Can y'all hear me? The whole time I was talking, y'all couldn't even hear me, man. Let me check and see if my audio good now. Could you believe it? The whole time I was talking, y'all couldn't hear me, man. The whole time I was talking, y'all couldn't hear me. Let me see. Yeah, my audio still messed up. The whole time I was talking, y'all couldn't hear me. Oh, no, there you go. Let me see. There we are. Y'all come on up in here, man. Y'all come on up in here, man. The whole time I was talking on the last one, y'all couldn't even hear me, man. Y'all get on up in here, man. Now I gotta say all the things that I said over. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? So let's go from the top, right? Y'all see the picture, man. Y'all see the picture. Canelo Alvarez has brought in Jerron Boots Ennis, and a lot of people are upset about that. And for those of you who don't know why they may be upset about that, I'll tell you why. Jerron Boots Ennis is obviously a black fighter, and Terrence Crawford is a black fighter, right? He is deemed as a traitor for going to spar Canelo Alvarez in preparation for the Terrence Crawford fight. Calling Boots a traitor. He's a traitor for joining forces with the guy that, Terrence Crawford is fighting, right? And let me say this. For those of you who haven't participated in the sport, it doesn't quite work like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guy who was on code. You know what I'm saying? I would consider myself on code. But in boxing, right, this is an opportunity where you don't turn down. Why? Because it's good work. Jerron Ennis sparring Canelo Alvarez, that benefits him. It also benefits his pockets. It benefits him as a fighter. It could even perhaps make him better getting this type of work. This is not work that you get on the regular. Canelo's at the top of the top in terms of work you could get. That's just what it is. You don't see this happen a lot. You don't see this being publicized a lot. This is tremendous work. So that's how you got to look at this. This is not something you just turn down. And on another thing, on another note, Terrence Crawford and Boots are not fond of each other. They don't have no. There's no love lost between those two guys. They're in some kind of rivalry, if that's what you want to call it to some degree. Bud should bring in Triple G to prep. That's how Canelo has been fighting for the last few years. I don't think that's bad work. That's really good work as well. That's really good work as well. Let me drop this link just in case any of y'all want to give your thoughts. But let me go into my soliloquy here, right? Now, Boots is not Terrence Crawford. Let's not get it mistaken. He is not Terrence Crawford. He doesn't possess the IQ that Terrence Crawford has. No, he doesn't. But he's a very talented fighter. He's a fighter that relies a lot on talent. Like great fighters that we've seen in the past. Boots is not his IQ. There's a lot to be desired there. We've seen it in fights. But he does have some IQ. He does. Not the best. If he did have the best IQ or one of the best IQs to go along with his talent, it would be a completely different story with Boots. But his talent has been getting him along and has made him a champion. But he's not Terrence Crawford. A lot of people were saying, oh, he's not Terrence Crawford. That don't mean that ain't going to help. Canelo sparring this man absolutely does help him for Terrence Crawford because it's the best sparring you can get to prepare for a style like Terrence Crawford. Does he fight like him? Is it exactly one of one? No, absolutely not. But who else will be good work for Canelo to prepare for this fight? Oh, nobody. Come on, bro. Right? What are we doing at that point? This is great work. A lot of you have in your mind that, and I understand that Canelo he's not dedicated no more. He doesn't want to get up for this. He want to get up for that. He's past it. A lot of those things may be true, but for this fight, and I'm telling you here, and I'm gonna tell you again and again and again every time I'm on this platform. For this fight, he is taking this shit totally serious. And why is he doing that? Right? We're saying this is a legacy fight for Terrence Crawford. He's looking at this as a legacy fight, as this will enhance his legacy if he beats Terrence Crawford, which it won't for me because I think he will beat Terrence Crawford. This is a fight that he should win. Why would I give him credit for something I think he's going to do and that he should do? No, that doesn't work on me. But what he is trying to groom a lot of us into believing, which is not working on me, is that if he beats Terrence Crawford on September the 13th, that will be equivalent to if he had beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. And that is just not the case, especially under these circumstances. Especially under these circumstances. I say it again, especially under these circumstances. But being as though a lot of people are picking Terrence Crawford to defeat Canelo Alvarez, I hope you guys are prepared if Terrence Crawford does lose, because here are several things that will happen. They're going to say that Canelo Alvarez is number one pound for pound for beating a top 3 pound for pound fighter. They're going to do this, which they've already been doing this, even after he beat Errol Spence, which I don't get. They're going to ridicule Terrence Crawford's career and his legacy if he loses to Canelo Alvarez, which makes no sense. If he loses to Canelo Alvarez, to me, he's still the same fighter that he was prior to fighting Canelo Alvarez. He's still an all-time great. He's still one of the greatest welterweights of all time. That's who he is to me. I don't believe, under all these circumstances and all these disadvantages, that he's going to beat this sucker, Canelo Alvarez. Right? We all want to see Canelo fight David Benavidez, right? But it won't happen. Even if Canelo beats Terrence Crawford, a lot of angry Terrence Crawford fans are going to be so upset if what happens happens. They're going to try to sick David Benavidez on Canelo, and that's just not a fight that's going to happen, so we could just erase it from our brain. Canelo Alvarez is ducking David Benavidez, and he's taking fights like this. Well, a lot of the public are talking themselves into why Terrence Crawford will beat him. And that makes it all the more satisfying for Canelo Alvarez, because he's going to say himself, you guys said that he's going to beat me. You guys said. He loves to do that. He loves to bring up his detractors and what they say. To some degree, some people were picking Jamel Charlo. He brought up the detractors then. You think he's not listening to the talk that he's not this and he's not dedicated? He used that as fuel for the Jamel Charlo fight. Because the biggest thing that was brought up about, his performance was his stamina. And what did he do in the Jamel fight? He didn't sit down. He didn't have a stool in his corner. He stood up the entire fight and smoked him. Is Terrence Crawford Jamel Charlo? No. Do I think Terrence Crawford will do way better than Jamel Charlo did? No. I think he'll put up a better effort. I will hope so. But size is very important. This is a circumstance that Terrence Crawford has never been in. He'll be facing a lot of new experiences. A lot of new experiences. This is the biggest puncher that Terrence Crawford would have ever fought in his career. This is the most durable fighter that I believe he would have ever fought in his career. A fighter with really good defense that he has never seen in his entire career. A defense that has some slippage, that has slip. His upper body movement is not, Canelo in a lot of his fights is very lazy. We've seen that. But he'll be very, very prepared in this fight. He's going to be what we've seen in the Jamel Charlo fight. It's not prime Canelo, it's not peak Canelo, but it's a very dangerous Canelo going up against a guy who's 3 weight classes smaller than him. Yeah. There's a lot of oxygen that Terrence Crawford will require to get the full potential out of him that a lot of us, not me, but a lot of us are expecting. Vegas even, I will call out. Vegas is obviously going off of the reputation of Terrence Crawford. There's a lot of unchecked boxes at 168 for Terrence Crawford that I believe Vegas are checking off automatically. And that's why you see the odds are the way they are. Canelo is the best, most talented fighter Bud would have ever fought to date. Now add 3 to weight Now add 3 additional weight classes. Yeah, unfortunately, right? And this whole thing about William Skull. William Skull did this and William Skull did that. Imagine what Bud will do. Bud doesn't fight like that. And if he does, it's not a winning formula. He will lose quite easily if he fights like that. Terrence Crawford, right? For the majority of his career, he hurts you to gain your respect. When he's not able to do that to Canelo Alvarez, what would he do? You guys seem to think he's going to put on this masterful Floyd Mayweather performance. Floyd Mayweather did not give he did not give Canelo Alvarez many advantages. That's not what Floyd does. We know that. He was able to maximize his ability fighting him at 152 catch weight. Terrence Crawford is not maximizing his abilities by fighting at a weight that he's going to be obviously uncomfortable at. Oh, how do you know? He had a year to acclimate himself to the weight. That's not how boxing works. You have to fight at the weight. I don't care how long you got yourself adjusted outside the ring. You have to fight and campaign at the weight for us to truly know what your chances are. Right? All my guys coming through. Big bro, lost out of boxing. Shout out to the lab, the legendary Q to God, man. Shout out to Boxing Scholar, man, my God, man. Shout out to Puro, was good, man. Let's get it. Let's get it in, man. Right? And I dropped the link if y'all want to come up. So let me continue what I'm saying. Right? This is very difficult. It's not easy work. It's not. I don't look. I told Scholar this on his channel. This is a firm belief of mine. I'm not scared to say it, just because of the reputation of Terrence Crawford that he holds, he possesses. Cue the gods up here. When the Jamel Charlo fight happened, and I'm sorry I got to do this, big bro. He believed that Jamel Charlo had a very good chance to defeat Canelo Alvarez, and I told him, look, we all falling for it, man. Like, this dude is picking on this small guy. He knows he can beat him. The whole thing about Canelo was he don't fight black fighters. He don't fight black fighters, right? Which he wasn't. But he's so manipulative, right? That he switched it to, oh, they said I wasn't gonna fight Charlo. I fought him. Understanding the circumstances, right? Understanding that when we wanted him to fight him, it obviously wasn't at 168. It's when they were in and around the same weight class, right? But now he's fighting black fighters. Why? Because this is what the circumstances are. And we're not talking about just any black fighter. We're talking about obviously the top of his weight classes or whatever. We're not talking about the William Skulls of the world who are trash. Because a lot of people say he didn't even want to fight Crawford. He was scared of him. He don't want to fight. He ducking him. And now he's fighting him. Is that not a red flag? Does that not raise your antennas up? Like, damn, he actually about to fight Terrence Crawford. I thought he was scared. Does that not? It's because he knows the advantages that he has. And a lot of us are ignoring those advantages. And they think it's going to fall flat on his face, which I hope it does. But it's not very likely, right? As much as Canelo has slipped, there's some slippage there. As much as he slipped, we really think that he slipped enough for a guy 3 weight classes smaller than him to beat him? 3 weight classes? Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think Bud will not get hit hard? He's going to take it. That's what I'm hearing a lot. He's going to take the punch. He's going to take the punch. If Bud cannot, a lot of people saying if he could hurt him, he's good. But what if he can't? His whole thing about the Errol Spence, this is what he said I was on my. His whole worries about Errol Spence going into the fight was the lure of Errol Spence's power. And in that first round, he tried to fill out what he had, and he had nothing. He was like, oh, wow, that's it? And he started to abuse him. I want to tell you that that's not going to be the case against Canelo. That power that Canelo possesses, which is the power that, oh, he don't got no power no more. He ain't stopped nobody in the last recent fights. Those guys are bigger than Terrence Crawford is. One would easily assume that those guys are more durable at the weight of 168 than Terrence Crawford will be. Now, if he gets hit by Canelo, it's not gonna be the same if Canelo's hitting on those guys like Berlanga and all them, you know, them dudes, which are not as skilled as Terrence Crawford, but they're big guys with some type of ability, right? Some type. And he's been mauling these bigger dudes. Mauling them. Even Bivol, who beat him 8-4, 9-3 at best to a lot of people. He had to go through some shit early in the fight. That's facts. He spoke about it himself. Now, one could easily say if Canelo's gas tank wasn't as shit as it was, I think he could have beat Bivol. That's how the fight was looking early on in like the first 4 rounds. If you haven't watched, a lot of people like to over exaggerate. Oh, he lost that fight 8-4 to me. I'm not saying that he won it or anything like that. If you watch the beginning of that fight, he didn't have much trouble. It's only until he started gassing, he started getting beat up. That's what I saw. And Bivol is a great fighter. He's a pound fighter. I'm not trying to take nothing away from him, but that's what I saw. I'm honest with myself. And you guys are telling me Terrence Crawford could beat Dimitri Bivol. That's easy work. He could beat David Benavidez. Once I'm starting to hear that, now I know that a lot of the opinions about Terrence Crawford's potential performance in this fight is very skewed. His reputation is a monster right now. His reputation is so much of a monster that I want to take you guys back in time to where prior to him fighting Israel Madrimov, people were saying that Madrimov is the best fighter at 154 that Terrence Crawford is about to fight. How in the fuck, pure? How in the fuck was Israel Madrimov the best fighter at 154 before he fought Terrence Crawford? How? When it was champions there, champions who have fought their other contemporaries. How was Madrimov the best? Even after he lost to Terrence Crawford, people were saying he's the second best after Terrence Crawford in the division. How? Then we went on to say that he's going to beat Virgil Ortiz, which I don't know why I thought that. I thought Virgil was going to win. I picked him to win, and he did. But that's besides the point. After he lost to Virgil Ortiz, I had now hear no noise about Israel Madrimov. No noise. I hear noise from him coming out of his mouth because he's been on this world campaign of losing. Like we see Berlanga and people want to say Lamont Roach. Well, that was a draw. You know? But he gets no smoke for doing what he's doing, going on this world campaign of just, you know?
Yeah, man.
We got Q to God. Oh shit. Your camera, I don't know what's going on with your camera. It says something about your camera. I'm trying to add you on. You get it fixed. But yeah, Piero, what's up, man?
Chilling, X, chilling, man. Just saw you live, bruh. You know, you don't grace us with your presence like you used to, bruh. So, like, I gotta jump on. I gotta jump on.
Yeah, man, I thought about it. Sometimes it just randomly come to my mind. Let me spark up the live. It's. But yeah, what's your thoughts about what I'm saying, man? Because I don't know.
No,
I'm just, you
you
know.
on point. You on point. You on point, bruh. I mean, it's just, it ain't what it used to be like when we first started and shit, bruh. When it was like,
Mm-hmm,
before all the bullshit started, bruh. It's just like,
mm-hmm.
you're on point, bruh. Like literally, Madrimov is, the weakest champion. I thought Bud was gonna
Was
cook
no,
him.
no, I don't even think he was a champ. I think it was for a vacant. It was for a
He
vacant
won the
belt.
vacant right before he fought Bud.
Oh, he did.
He beat
Oh, I thought it was for a
Kolke, if
vacant.
I'm not mistaken. No. Murtazaliev beat Kolke. Madrimov beat, I forgot who he beat, but he didn't even beat a top
Mm-hmm,
contender for it. Yeah.
mm-hmm,
That's the thing about 154.
mm-hmm,
154 since Mel got stripped, like anybody that's got a belt there, they're all email champions. Every single one of them.
mm-hmm.
Like Fundura, he's getting closer to like literally legitimizing himself because he's
Legit,
already
yeah.
fought Tim. He's already fought Tim. He's fought Mendoza, but he lost. Fucking
Lubin wasn't a champion, but that's a good. I think that's
yeah,
a solid
Lubin,
win.
Lubin, yeah, because that's what it is. Because like the welterweight, like literally like Bud and all the politics, like literally they weren't gonna get a shot. Like Virgil or Errol. No, is it Errol? No, Boots.
Mm-hmm,
So literally when they drop the belts, like they could pick up a vacant, whatever. Like literally every fighter in the sport has picked up one or another. but then eventually
Facts.
they fight like a reigning champion or whatever. Or what they do is they literally just start knocking off the top 10, and that's how they legitimize themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
Fundora is the closest one. What up,
Yeah.
Q?
Q was
Man,
good,
what's
man. What you
poppin',
got on this,
man?
man?
Shit, I'm letting y'all get y'all's off. Shit, me right now. Shit, I don't know, man. I'm gonna put it like this: as far as the winner and loser of this fight, I'm kind of hard. I ain't gonna say too hard pressed to feel like Bud can win, cause I don't like. As far as right now, I'm kind of. Uh, I'm more feeling like Canelo could win. But when under the same token, you know, Bud got somewhat of a chance, maybe a greater chance than Extinct. But Canelo he been on some little lazy shit. But then again, at the end of the day, we still talking about somebody who done championed at a weight class for a minute, and
Mm-hmm.
we just talking about like 168, like that's Canelo weight. You feel me? Like, like that's the shit where he most comfortable at.
Mm-hmm.
So Bud moving up, shit, whether he comfortable with it or not, he haven't fought there. So
Mm-hmm.
he don't know if he's gonna be comfortable fighting there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He comfortable walking around that bitch eating good food and steaks and shit, you know what I'm saying, to gain the weight, but you still gotta get in that bitch and fight
Yeah.
12 rounds. Because you're not stopping Canelo. So
Nope.
I don't know. I don't think I heard anybody say Bud can stop Canelo, but I'm
Oh
sure there's
no, no,
people
no,
out there.
no.
I'm sure there's people out there that think
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
and that shit is
Yep.
like, but motherfucker, he don't even got shit to do. If you love Bud that much, you think he can stop Canelo just off the fact, bro? When the fuck you ever seen Canelo like about to get stopped or like really hurt? He done been cracked like plenty times, but man, that motherfucker been cracked by motherfucking Triple G. That might be. Would y'all say that's probably the hardest puncher that motherfucker fought? Triple G.
Yeah.
Come on,
yeah.
my nigga.
Triple G, definitely.
Bud ain't punching like that, my
Kovalev,
boy.
Kovalev and Triple G.
Um, yeah. I damn near be forgetting he fought Kovalev.
That, hey, I will say, man, that fight still suspicious to me, man. But it's
That
all
was
good,
suspicious for me. That motherfucker there, but.
I don't know. Canelo was getting his ass kicked, so I don't know how suspicious it
Man,
was.
that motherfucker ain't had no mustard on them motherfucking punches. That motherfucker was in that bitch.
Yeah, but
That
he was
motherfucker.
outboxing him, bro. Because like he
Yeah,
don't get knocked out, he loses a fight easy in my book.
okay, and that's the way Bud can beat that nigga by just in that bitch boxing him, flicking the jab. But at the end of the day, Canelo was a motherfucker like you gotta make him respect that shit. You gotta make that
And
motherfucker
we
put
got
his
an
foot
all-star
down.
panel up here, Q.
You know what I mean? Who is that?
We got Boss Scholar up here. We got Chew
Oh, this
Man.
boxing scholar.
We got Puro Man.
Yeah, man. But man, I fuck with him, and like I say, I do believe he could win. Like and I like right now, I just got Canelo. I just feel like he gonna win. I just think Bud. Obviously, me, I'm a person. I like looking at the weigh-ins. The weigh-in.
Mm.
I'm gonna see how that
So,
shit looks. See how
Q, let me ask you
Canelo
this.
looking. But
Let me ask you this. Does your opinion about this fight right now? Because you say you still kind of, but you're going with Canelo, right? Does your thought process kind of is it because of the experience with Charlo because his skill set that he had, the power that he had, and he was only two weight classes away. Well, Bud is kind of two, but we know he had one fight at 154. Because how Canelo approached that fight, and because of the what is it, the how a lot of the fans motivated him, whether they knew it or not, they motivated him for that fight because people were saying he passed it and all these things. Did that play into why you think he'll perform better in this fight with Bud, and why you picking him?
uh, shit. the reason why I picked Canelo, the reason why I just picked Canelo, I think just that Charlo fight was like it is telling because I'll probably say as far as like stature and shit like that is comparable to like how Canelo gonna approach it. And Canelo basically approach all his fights the same way. You know what I mean? The first 4 rounds, he really on some. He gonna be in front of you, but he basically trying to walk you down to see what you got. Now, now Canelo, to me, I feel like he gonna win just over just prowess. You know, I don't feel like just straight up it ain't nothing Bud gonna do to really knock Canelo off what he's gonna do because Bud don't have a crazy defense. Like
Yeah.
if people gonna bring something up as far as like Bud beating Canelo, if they not saying he gonna knock him out, is man Floyd beat him, and you look how Floyd beat him. Well, I'm gonna say two things. Cause watching the Canelo and Bud fight is a way like, damn, it's a way Bud could get his ass whooped, or it is a way Bud could possibly win. Cause the way to beat Canelo, in my opinion, is offense. It isn't so much as having defense and making Canelo miss you. Cause Canelo is a pretty much offensive fighter. He like to bring that shit to you. So the best defense against Canelo is offense. It's literally keeping your glove in his face. You know what
Facts.
I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm,
Shit. It's like so. If you in Canelo face and you smothering him and you stand in a close proximity, which is a danger, is
mm-hmm.
danger, goddamn, and you gonna have some need some type of defense. But if you can withstand that shit, you know what I'm saying, and that's this boxing, and that's why I give Bud his credit. He come from a cloth of old school type fighter. His approach to fighting, just being a mean motherfucker, how we get his shit off and stuff like that. You got to look in the face of danger. You know, you got to take one to get one, or possibly get your motherfucking head knocked off to get your shit off. But again, you're not knocking out Canelo, so goddamn, I don't really know the approach Bud really gonna take. To be honest, is he gonna box him, or do you feel like you really want to make Canelo respect you and put some power behind your shit? But just know, Canelo is gonna hit your motherfucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
And, and especially if that motherfucker get to slipping some of them punches, like how you brought up the Charlo fight, bro, that shit looked like that shit was sliding off this motherfucker's skin.
Yeah, it
That
was.
motherfucker looked hella resilient in that bitch. Like he couldn't be touching that motherfucker. And that's why I was like, damn, I hope Bud, you know what I mean?
And let me say this as well, Q. And maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think Terrence Crawford hit harder than Jamel Charlo, bro. I don't think that.
I
With
Nah,
two
I'm
agree.
just saying
hands,
now.
I don't think so.
Some of them punches I done seen motherfucker Charlo put on, like them knockouts and shit, Charlo hitting hard.
And that's not to say Bud don't have power, but I'm talking about in terms of like, okay, Jamel,
One
at,
punch. One
yeah,
punch.
exactly. Jamel at 154 was knocking people out to the belly with one shot, knocking them out on like hitting them in the face, and they was just out, sleep. We seen one fight at 154 with Bud, so we didn't really get to see his power truly on display. But that was one fight that we did get to see with our own two eyeballs, and the power wasn't as devastating as we seen as Jamel's at 154. So I think that could say that who hits hard out of two. But people think the weight that Terrence Crawford will put on will add to his power at 168, and I don't think that's going to be the case. I really don't.
I don't think it matters, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that shit matters, bro. Power really not gonna matter. I mean, it'll be cool, like, oh, Blood gonna hit harder, but you're not gonna knock him out. So it ain't the power thing right now. It's like, bro, can you go in that bitch and outbox him? That's why I
Mhm.
say his offense would be the best defense. You can't go in that bitch thinking like, oh, I ain't gonna go in here and not get hit by Canelo.
Look at this,
He ain't
Q.
even that type of fighter, bro.
Look at this,
Finesse
Q.
that motherfucker.
Look at this, Q. And after this, I'm gonna let Scholar go. Right. Look at this. If if we are at this point banking on Terrence Crawford to outbox somebody to win, he already lost. Why do I say that? In his most recent fights, and damn near majority of his fights, he has supreme boxing ability, yes. But in his most recent fights, that's not what he's been doing. And he hasn't really been much effective at it. Right? And I say that why? Okay, in the last fight, Madrimov. I seen him to some degree try to attempt to box on the back foot against Madrimov. He wasn't really active, he wasn't really effective. Why was that the case? I don't know, but he wasn't. His hands wasn't flying like that. I think in his last fight, this was the worst output he's had in any fight of his career. Right? And we are banking on him to outbox, oh no, to attempt to outbox Canelo at 168. Right? I don't think that's gonna be to his benefit because Terence Crawford, once he hurts you, that's how he gains his respect once he hurts you, and then everything comes after that. That's not going to happen in this fight. He's not going to hurt Canelo Alvarez. Now, if he attempts to box on the back foot, it's going to take a lot of oxygen. It's going to take a lot of energy. He's going to have to use his legs a lot for 12 rounds. He's also going to have to avoid getting hit by big shots from Canelo. And we already established that his defense is just solid. It's not the greatest. He's already 3 weight classes smaller. He's fighting a guy with the best chin he's ever punched on, the most power he's ever faced, and the best defense he's ever faced.
That's a great
So,
point, X. I was gonna say about the outboxing. Like that's not Bud style. Like the last time I've seen a Bud outbox a fighter to win was a Postal, and that was 2006, 2016. So now you're on point, man. That was a good point.
I wouldn't. Nah, I wouldn't say this the last time he outboxed the motherfucker. I wouldn't
When
say
you
that.
say Q, when was the last
that
time?
might have been that Spanish dude. What's his name? He crushed him though. What's that Spanish dude he fought at
And
140? No, no, no. At
you talking
140.
about?
Damn, what's his name? Like he hit him with an uppercut and his jaw
Uh, I,
jolted. I forgot his name,
I
man.
know what you're talking about. I forgot. Damn, what the fuck?
I forgot his name. I'll find out later.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like John Molina,
John. No, not John Molina. Not John Molina.
That was at
Felix
140.
Diaz?
Felix Diaz. I think. I think that's him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was before or after Postal.
That was after Postal.
that
It
was
was a little
after
bit
Postal.
different because with Postal, like he clinched when he needed to, like he got the two knockdowns. That was big. But like literally, like it's a fight. It's a type of style that I never seen Crawford fight since Postal, which he knows you can do it because he's done it before. Anyway,
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say Bud don't outbox motherfuckers because like he outboxed Spence. He just beat his ass. Like you know what I mean? Like Bud really be outboxing
But listen,
a
Q.
lot of motherfuckers, but his approach to the fight is not like boxing. Like he's trying to hurt your motherfucking ass.
That's what I
So
mean. That's what I mean.
it
In
ain't just
terms of
like
that. But strictly, okay, I can't hurt you, but I'm gonna just outbox you. Haven't seen him do that.
yeah, that's
Because
different.
I think him hurting you and gaining your respect, that goes into him outboxing you after that. For some reason,
Yeah,
that's just how I
Facts.
feel.
That's a fact. You got to respect Bud's power in order for him to be effective. See, Bud is a great fighter with an exceptional offense. They keep comparing him to Floyd. Floyd's a great fighter with an exceptional defense. Like, there's a difference, bro. Like two different styles. But I hate when people do that shit. But let me say, what's up to Q? The game been missing you, hey man. Like Rich Porter from Paid in Full, bro. Is the game really gonna be the same without me? B? What's good, bro?
was good with it, man. The boy been
Chilling, man.
chilling low
Chilling.
key. Feel me?
Hey,
Yeah.
we ain't had this panel in a long time. Me, you, pure. We was the late night crew, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We gonna have to
You
wait
know
till
who we
we got
missing,
some.
man.
Oh, the boy
Oh,
Mel.
put his ass in
Yeah,
there.
man. My nigga Meth, man.
I thought you was gonna
hell
say
yeah, man. We
Shelby.
need to get Meth back up in
Nah,
this motherfucker, bruh.
yeah, man. My nigga Meth, man. But yeah, I
Rich
got.
too. My bad.
Oh yeah, Rich too, man. That nigga Rich, man. That was one of the funniest niggas on here, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
My
I
nigga
heard he was
Rich.
driving that tank getaway car last time I heard from him.
What you talking about, Meth?
Yeah. He was driving a getaway car for Tank.
Oh man. Yeah, probably, man. You know
Yo,
he got
that
that
dude
same
was
tattoo on his
hilarious, though.
chest.
You right, dude. I forgot all about that. Dude was fucking hilarious, man. I fuck with Method.
But yeah, Q, we got a couple people saying that we got somebody whose actual name on YouTube is that Bug gonna stop Canelo. He come up here sometime.
I love
Um
watching that channel, bro. I be laughing, bro. I
yeah,
watch
yeah,
that
that's
channel.
my guy, man. You know.
I can't
Um,
lie to you, X. I listen, and I'm a bro. We talking about. I 5 years, picking up my sword and shield fighting for Bud, bro. I don't see no path to victory, bro. And it's like
nah.
every day I wake up, it get worse and worse for Bud when I look at the judge, Tim Cheatham. Oh hell, we already fucking know the scorecard already filled out. Then we look at the referee. The referee don't even like a lot of clinching, so it's like all the strength they say Bud got, he not even
Oh,
gonna
he
be able to
don't.
use it.
The referee don't like clinching. What referee
Nope.
is that?
Tim said his name. Tim Bradley said his name.
Schreiber. Schreiber.
Who?
Thomas Schreiber. Thomas Schreiber.
Driver. Oh wow, then damn.
And I was like,
He's a good ref.
damn,
He's a
bro.
good ref. He's a good ref.
That's what Tim was saying. He's a good ref. He even referenced some fights to check out. But he was saying that referee's fair and he don't like a lot of clinching. But I'm like, how is
Oh,
Bud gonna slow down
fuck.
Canelo then?
I
Damn.
mean, turn him.
Ah,
Canelo,
I mean,
man,
yeah.
it,
I put it
it,
like this, bro.
it ain't
It's
enough turning
hella,
in the world, man.
it's hella ways to beat Canelo. That nigga Canelo is a flawed ass fighter.
Definitely.
It's just, bro, a motherfucker. We gotta see that shit. And the simple fact, like, it ain't no motherfucker like Floyd. It's hard to believe somebody the size of Bud is gonna be able to do it, especially in this era of boxing where we haven't even where
You bro- you broken up,
It's the
Q.
experience, bro. It's the experience, bro. Like I remember in Napoles and Monzon, bro. Like literally, and Mantequilla Napoles is like 10 times better fighter than Bud Crawford will ever be, and he got his ass whooped.
But you know one thing I don't like. When I keep talking about the Floyd comparisons, bro. Floyd Floyd had a style that gave Canelo trouble because Canelo's a fighter that likes to fight in spots, and sometimes he'll take rounds off. And in the spots that he fought Mayweather in, Mayweather just went into his defensive shell and made him miss and kept him off balance. If he fights in spots with Bud is gonna exchange with him. That's why I
Shout
say
out to
like
Just Do, man. My big bro.
every time I simulate the fight, I'm like, bro, I can't see it, bro. His legs are older now. Even with what y'all to touch on what y'all said earlier, Bud could box. He could box, but his boxing is geared towards offense, not defense. Mayweather's boxing is geared towards defense. Bud will use his legs to set up his offense, like he did with Amir Khan. Remember, he called Amir Khan with like a kind of like a hook jab. You know what I mean? Like over the top of his. No, that wasn't Amir Khan. That was Kell Brook. But he caught him with like a punch like that. But he set that shot up. You know what I mean? And he was waiting patiently. But his boxing is geared towards offense. Mayweather's defense. I just don't see Bud, who's been offensive his entire career, all knockouts at 47. Going in there and fighting a guy that's bigger that fights in spots. And I agree with Q. You do got to turn him. But shit, Mel knew that. Mel's a good boxer. He know how to turn people. He turned him and got his ass dropped. Had to take a knee like Colin Kaepernick. I just saying, man, it sounds
And
easier than it's gonna be.
and I don't know if I
man,
said on this live because I just went live, bro. Like I had another live on this shit today, and the shit like just before this one, the whole time I was talking for like 40 minutes, the shit was and I had no sound, bro. So I had to restart. I don't know if I said it on here already, but what I was saying, what I was saying. I think it's something about Jamel, man. Jamel and go ahead, finish what you're saying. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. What was I saying, man? Damn, I
Was
can't
it
think
about
about it.
turning? Jamel turning them?
Turning
Mel can't box though. That nigga ain't got no footwork.
I don't know
damn,
about
what I
that,
was saying.
Q. I
Oh yeah,
think
this is what I was gonna say. This is
That
what I was
nigga ain't
going.
got
This is
no
what I was saying.
footwork,
This is what I
bro.
was saying.
Dang, Hugo.
This is what I was saying. Yeah,
Stop
Jamel
it,
footwork. Yeah,
man.
Jamel. Yeah, Jamel footwork kind of sloppy. But yeah, let me let me say this though. I was saying that okay, like people saying, oh, Canelo flat footed and which he is, and this and that. And that's a reason as to why Bud is gonna have a pretty simple, easy time with him, just based over that. Bud's footwork is superior, Canelo's flat footed, right? But my thing is flat footedness doesn't stop somebody from cutting off the ring against you. Do you know that or not? Because I watched Terence Crawford annihilate Errol Spence, and Errol Spence was able to cut off the ring against him several times, cut the distance short. taking little subtle steps and cut the ring off against Terrence Crawford right then. He may have been eating shots, yes, but Errol Spence is not Canelo Alvarez, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a difference in what Canelo's bringing as opposed to Errol Spence. He's going to cut off the ring against Bud because I watch Madrigal do it, I watch Errol Spence do it, and I watch Sean Porter do it. Why won't Canelo Alvarez do it? And yes, and sometimes in the fight, yes, he was turning these guys on, but he's not gonna turn them every time. He's gonna get caught up on the ropes. He's gonna get caught up on the ropes. I hope you know this. He got caught up in all of those fights. He's gonna get caught up several times against the ropes. Now you said this ref doesn't allow clinching. That's bad. I don't really think that's bad. That's bad because he has to clinch at some point. He has to.
I'm gonna
It's
have a
just a
phone
bad
call.
prediction.
X, I'll be right back.
All right, man. We got somebody saying that I'll be surprised if Canelo last 6 round with Bud. Um, he then says Bud's
What?
gonna hit that nigga with so many counters. Charlo is nothing compared to Bud.
See, and that's another thing we gotta stop
Uh,
doing, bro. This is frustrating to me, bro. That nigga Mel was that guy, bro. Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. Look, when Roberto Durant quit in the fight, bro, nobody threw Roberto Durant away, bro. They still talk about him potentially being the greatest lightweight of all time, bro. Like, y'all stop this shit, bro. Like, yeah, nobody likes the performance he put against Canelo. But before that, he was that. Y'all wasn't saying this shit before the fight. Everybody was saying that Mel had a chance and all this stuff. Now that he had the performance, now it's like, oh, let's throw him away, man. Mel ain't that. Bro, stop that shit, bro. Because that's the
Bo,
fight y'all want to see if 54 was Bud versus Mel. Why if
Bo,
Mel was a bum the entire time?
Bo says people think Anderson's good, not realizing Boots is untested and has questionable IQ in boxing. And that's a very good statement. I agree with that, but in terms of what this work is for Canelo Alvarez, it's the best work he could get. A very talented guy, a questionable IQ, but very talented. His talent has got him thus far to where he's at. He's a champion. But I think his talent is unlike like the difference between his talent and everybody else in boxing. I think is quite substantial. You know, and the reason why I say that is because we watched his last fight. All of us, me, you, Scholar, we all watched it, and we all agreed that his talent bailed him out in that fight particularly because it was looking bad for him, and he bailed himself out just that quick. You know, but I do think that, like I said, this sparring for him is the best that he can get. He's a big guy in boots, and he can switch it. I don't really think Bud's gonna switch. I think he's gonna remain southpaw, but just in case he does, you know, Canelo will be some type of prepared for it. It's
I,
just work. Nobody's comparing Boots to well, people do, but we know for obvious reasons why, because they
Not
could
no
both
more.
switch it, but they're not the same fighter.
Not no more. that
You know.
nigga Boots that fucked up a couple times. Niggas like, stop there comparing him to Bud, but
yeah,
shit.
he's smoking boots right now. But let me give Bo the homie some pushback on this, Bo. So let me add clarity to this situation, Bo. So check this out. So let's say X fought at 54 and he was about to fight Masvidal, right? Because I'm pretty sure Virgil did the same thing. So what they'll do is, well, a good trainer will do this. A good trainer will go and with the sparring partners, they'll sit down and they'll tell them what they want them to try out. And they'll study the style of the opponent and they'll say, hey, can you do this? Like if he got a habit, let's say he's a left hooker. They'll say, can you throw a bunch of left hooks and stuff like that? A lot of times that's effective, but you never really get the style until you in there with the person that's doing it. You know what I mean? They even mimic it on the with the mix to try to get a person used to a certain look. If there was any person who could mimic what Terrence Bud Crawford do in the ring, not to a T, but get you ready to get you similar to a look, it would be Boots. Because for a while they are the two most effective switch hitters in the game right now. You know, Bud is better than Boots, but they could effectively switch seamlessly, and you don't see no like where it's obvious they a little awkward that they're not used to fighting like this. They just do it seamlessly. Like so
It's to a point where right now, bro, like if people think they could beat Canelo, they think a lot of people. Well, I don't want to bring these people. The people who bring up Bivol and Benavidez, they're losing it, right? Let's not bring them up. But they think he could beat Canelo. Let's stick to that. And
They
if they
think he
think he
beat
could do
Canelo
that, if
or
Crawford,
Bivol.
and
People
and
think that
it's
about
yes,
nah.
And if they think he could beat Canelo, they don't think anybody at 154 could beat him, and that's just not true. Um, they don't think anybody at 160 could beat him. That's not true. They don't think anybody at 168 could really beat him because they say he could beat Balanga, he could beat Munguia, he could beat all these other guys. So Canelo's a guy he could beat as well. It's just coming to a point where Bud is becoming overrated when we're talking like that. He could beat Canelo, he could beat Bilal, he could beat Benavidez. That's overration. That is, and it's becoming quite scary, man. It's becoming quite scary. And now let me address the Jamel Charlo shit, right? Just dismissing it like he's like nothing, like and Boots as well. Like those are not easy fights for Terrence Crawford. Those are not even easy fights for Terrence Crawford. How are those easy fights for Terrence Crawford? Okay, we seen the Spence fight. That was pretty much easy, but not much of us thought that was gonna be easy, despite us having him being victorious by stoppage. A lot of them. I didn't think it was gonna look like that, but it did. Could it look like that with those guys? No. I mean maybe, but I don't think so. At this point in his career, at this weight class, those are challenging fights for him. As much as y'all want to say it's not, they not on his level at all. They easy work. They this that. But you telling me right that Magimov is all this skilled and all this shit I was saying, but those guys they got no chance. Jamel Charlo and Boots got no chance against Bud, but Magimov is all, and we see this nigga's on a 2-fight losing streak against some of the top guys at 154. But he was all this shit y'all was saying. But these guys, nah, they can't do nothing with Bud.
I mean, I feel like Boots. I give Mill a better chance than Boots, but Mill ain't fought in a minute. So I just say like, if I'm going like everybody ready, me personally, I don't think Boots athleticism is gonna carry a long way for him, and that's what he got going for him. But I don't see. And he got some power, but I don't really see anything else. Like in the way that he's flawed, he can be exploited. Like it's different from you being flawed and shit. You still could get your shit off, which Boots can. But man, that Karen dude, bro, show the flaw they could be exploited on that dude. And that's why I say that. Well, that fight might, Bud probably would get that one. Male, I think he could be male, but again, that's a motherfucker that's bigger than him, and shit. The I'm for the sake of just the history of the back and forth is what's gonna make it competitive. So that out the way, Bud getting in the ring with Canelo is damn near damn near equivalent to shit.
Tank fighting goddamn Inoue, bro.
Uh, in a way, yeah,
Yeah.
in a way, I damn near was gonna say um, Marvin Hagler fighting goddamn what's his name, Roberto Duran,
Mm.
but
Mm.
it might not be. Roberto made it more competitive, like being a smaller guy. I don't know if it'll be that competitive. We shall see, but I think it'll be more in that vein, like as the approach, not the approach to the fight, but how the fight could look. Not saying that Bud is Duran and Canelo Marvin Hagler, just like the outcome of the fight, the way it could go. Shit, Bud could have good moments, but it'll still be like, oh, Canelo won that. And you could get a respect to Bud because at the end of the day, I don't think Canelo gonna go in this bitch and demolish him just because he's small. Like, because the last person he did do that to was Charlo, but Charlo, he not on that level. Bud is on a
I,
different level than Charlo.
and we saying that right, but guess what? I think why the main reason we got what we got with him with Jamel is because his perception of Canelo before stepping in the ring with him was quite different. Oh, he's predictable. He's doing the same things. He's doing this. He's doing that. And when he got in the ring, none of that really mattered. Why? Because the power and the strength and the weight difference surprised him a bit much,
And
and
Mel
his
ain't got
eyes
no
was wide
bag
open.
though. Mel ain't got no bag though. Like, and that's why it's kind of like hard to just fully come out with an outcome of what I think this shit gonna look like. Cause Bud got a bag. Like, he can box. Like, and you, we really never seen. I put it like this: we know how Bud is gonna approach a fight, but we really ain't seen him fight the same because he fight to the style of his opponent. But after he, you know what I mean, figure certain things out and do certain things, then he fight at a, more aggressive pace. Like if he see he can hurt somebody, or if he see uh he can exploit certain things, like then he'll kind of apply more pressure. But Bud is like he like a chess player in the ring. Like he don't do the same shit over and over and over and over. He don't throw the same combinations. He don't throw the same. He don't move the go the same way. Like going left, I like going right. The only thing we can say he like doing, the motherfucker like switching, and he like going southpaw. But it ain't like he do the same shit. So that's like the hard thing to gauge about it. I know what the fuck Canelo gonna do, and that's what the fuck Bud got to fight against. You feel me? But it's gonna be hard. It's an uphill battle fucking. It's an uphill battle fucking with that crimson chin. That motherfucker got a chin on him. He's not
Definitely.
gonna hurt him, bro. So it's
Hey,
like you got to style on Canelo, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm telling you why I'm 100% not on the fence anymore. Well, I was never on the fence, but I was like, maybe they see something I don't see. I was being open minded. Well, let me double down on this. Is you notice they ain't doing press tour no more. You notice that? But before, like a couple months ago, they was doing it. I think it's because it was hurting the fight. Because you've seen stuff like Canelo just push him out of there, like push him out the way, like bro, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like treat him like a kid on stage. And then Bud talking about people say I ain't scared. I ain't scared of shit. Like Bud behaving in ways we ain't ever seen Bud behave. And I think they thought that was hurting the fight because we ain't seen no more. They had it planned where they was finna do this WWE style. It was gonna be in our face constantly, promotion, promotion. They ain't did nothing lately.
Man, you know them niggas went on that shit. Them boxers don't be down to do no shit like that. And then like, man, boxing these motherfuckers. Even though it's Turkey, man, that motherfucker know, bro. Ain't no, it ain't. The fight is the fight. You when you first announce that bitch, do you a couple, and then them motherfuckers gonna fight week. They gonna turn that shit back up, and we gonna see their ass getting into it every day for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, in between time, motherfuckers better go eat and do their bullshit, cause your ass uphill battle, sir. To me, this ain't the fight for Canelo life. Of Canelo life, Canelo just going in this bitch trying to collect a check and then live the fight again, like going to get another bag from Turkey or some shit. This this Bud motherfucking damn near career ending fight. This after this fight, this nigga gonna retire, man. Ain't no this motherfucker. He might have two fights in him, maybe. I doubt it, but
Is Canelo number one pound for pound to you if he beat Bud?
hell no, hell no.
I agree, but guess what? They gonna put him there.
I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be ready to argue with a motherfucker, but I might have a little more time for him.
I'm definitely not arguing with the niggas who picked Bud to win. Definitely not.
Nah, not off rip and shit. I'm a Bud
I'm gonna
fan
I'm
and
gonna just
shit,
let
but
I'm gonna just let the Canelo fans have it. I'm gonna sit back and say y'all niggas allowed this to happen. Y'all niggas was picking Bud, and this is the aftermath of it. It's the aftermath.
this shit might be. I think it's gonna be a good fight though. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I don't tell him, man. I got to see how this shit gonna turn out. Canelo ain't got no gas tank, so we know after the sixth round it could get a little crazy. But
We don't know what Bud got thing gonna look like at
yeah,
168.
Bud is like he don't really. like, damn, it's hard to say it to make it kind of make sense. Like, take out Buzz stopping a lot of the people like outside of Earl and shit. Uh, that motherfucker Bud rumble with a motherfucker. Like the separation don't be crazy. I'll put it like that. The separation don't be crazy till Bud just do something like, oh shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So like him fighting
that's a
Canelo,
good
like
point.
it could be like the same way, like, but it's never gonna be an oh shit, because he ain't hurting Canelo
Exactly.
unless I unless Canelo just walking into the shit. If Canelo go like on some stupid, do some dumbass easy shit, but low key go on the back foot, move away, and Canelo not cutting off a ring. We talk about Canelo just like walking into it, but stopping and
Bro,
popping this nigga, and then like that shit.
bro,
I can easily see that shit happening, but it's like that nigga
bro.
don't even fight like that. You know what I'm saying?
Rumor. They saying there's rumors of Boots knocking out Canelo and sparring. You think a nigga that knocks
Bro,
him out, he would have took that picture with that nigga, bro?
bro, they
Gonna
gotta
kick
stop
your
this dumb
motherfucking
shit, bro.
ass out. Now, if you hear Boots get kicked out
Come
of
on, man.
camp, then I'll be like, oh shit, that nigga must
Facts,
Yeah,
be hurt.
that's
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
facts.
Nah.
Bro, they gotta stop this shit, bro. I wonder some. I worry about these boxing fans, bro. Somebody put in X chat the only way that Bud loses this fight is overtraining. That's the only way. So you think Canelo, who got a judge that scored a draw against Mayweather, where it was a clean sweep, who barely lost to Bivol, would have been a draw if it had went what was it by a point. So you think that guy going into a fight with Bud, the only way he wins is if Bud overtrained? Bro, these niggas bro, these dudes, bro. I worry, bro. I worry, bro. We regressing as boxing fans, bro.
We.
Hey, we content
Oh
create.
yeah, I
We
seen something
responsible.
else. I seen something. This fuck nigga who stole my content when I made my Spence and Crawford series. This nigga, according to boxing, this nigga posted, "Oh, look at Canelo. Look what Boots did. If Boots did that, imagine what Crawford gonna do." He's a real cocksucker, man. I hate fanboys, bro. Be a fan. Don't be a fanboy, bro. Niggas is grown men, bro.
Yeah, he's a huge fanboy. He's on Twitter, huh?
Some
He
motherfuckers,
ain't on
some
Twitter.
motherfuckers, some motherfuckers gonna do that, man. You know, like Paulo. I mean, Puro, man. He like fanboying for Canelo.
I
You feel
do.
me?
We got
That's why
man.
it was so easy for him to come up in the chat and talk his get his bag. You
Hey,
know,
yo,
he
Pure
was.
funny. You know what Pure do? Q. He be like, man, I don't even like Canelo. I can't stand
Oh
that
God,
redhead
he didn't say
motherfucker.
that shit. He's not my favorite fighter.
He's
Motherfucker
not
gonna run down the
like
list.
Yeah, then he go down a list of accomplishments right after that. You know, when he was
Yeah.
7 years old, he won nationals. You be like, damn, Pure, how
Yeah, he
you know that?
do.
You don't even like that motherfucker.
like literally like everybody knows who my favorite fighter is, bro. Like he's on some clown shit right now,
Tank,
but everybody knows who that is. Yeah.
Who?
ain't
Who?
no way, Pure. Ain't
Man,
no
I'm
way
going.
Tank your favorite fighter.
Man, I'm going
Yeah.
to see
Hey.
Virgil fight Lubin motherfucking ass too.
Oh, nice. Nice. That's gonna be a good fight,
Man,
I think.
Virgil, that boy, man. I've been trying to tell Scott. He finally came on the belief
on
train,
me,
man.
that's who Bruce needs to be training for. Fuck you talking about, motherfucker? Taking
Hey, yo,
one
man.
motherfucker
Hey,
nigga.
yo,
You gotta
Q.
quit playing.
Hey, let me tell you this though.
You
Cause
gotta
Scholar
quit
jinxed me,
playing,
bro.
man.
Scholar jinxed me, bro. I told him about Tim's. He's like, nah, I don't really see it. Then he start believing. That's my nigga Tim's who start
Oh,
going
you thought?
down here.
Oh, damn! Don't
Start
believe in
getting knocked
Virgil,
out and
bro.
shit.
Don't believe in Virgil.
Hey,
He
I
right when
believe in that
everybody
man.
thought
That man, the truth.
everybody the niggas thought Virgil wasn't shit because he was getting hurt. He was hurting himself trying to make that
Yeah.
147. But like I said, every time I see Virgil fight, that little bitch get better. Every time
He beat the
he
sleeves of
improves on
Magnemar
something.
too, man.
Man, I like Virgil. Now Boosa, that what I want to see. That needs to be the fight, man. But Boots out there been moving kind of suspect, man. I've been hearing things I ain't been liking. That motherfucker better stop that. I ain't gonna lie. That
Yo,
shit
Q
was too
just
Just
close.
reminded
fuck
me
his
of
off,
Mel
bro.
when he said
Just
that.
fuck his
You
off.
remember you remember after the Canelo fight, he said, man,
Bro,
that
bro,
little
bro,
bitch
bro,
hit
bro.
hard.
Hold up, Scholar. Look at this shit, bro. You can see my screen, bro.
Yeah, little
You can
bitch
see
is
my screen,
hard,
bro.
boy.
Y'all can see that comment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, He lost to Mark.
He's
Who you
saying
talking about,
Virgil.
Virgil?
Yes,
Who did?
bro.
Bro,
Who
I'm
He
did?
not
did
even
get dropped
answering
though.
that.
He did get his ass dropped though. That bit Virgil will get dropped now.
No, he
That was
bro,
Madrimov.
Madrimov.
No,
You
no,
talking about?
no. Matchball didn't
Oh,
drop him.
oh, that was the other nigga.
No, he
Yeah,
ain't
no,
even drop him neither.
Bohochuk.
Oh, Bolchek, yeah, Bolchek dropped. I thought you were talking about
Yeah,
me
yeah.
machine.
That
Yeah,
motherfucker
Bolchek
Virgil got
dropped him.
dropped.
Me
Yeah.
Machine. Virgil was saying in the Akin Barak, I think it was that Me Machine was like the one that like literally turned his lights off. He said he don't remember from when he got
Mm,
rocked.
mm,
Green machine?
Uh
yeah.
huh. He said Green Machine hit him with that shot, and like literally, like he went on instinct to go right back at him. But
That
from when
motherfucker
he
shouldn't have
landed that
said
shot
that shit
to the
out
end of the
loud.
fight, he don't remember. He don't remember. He said he don't
hey,
remember.
that bitch shouldn't have said that out loud. He need a
How
PR
in the, you
team.
see this is clear. We know this. Virgil lost to Madrimov, but Bud didn't.
Right?
Which I don't believe Bud didn't. I thought he won, but Virgil lost, bro. Virgil put more of a beating on Madrimov than Bud did. I don't think there's no debate about that, bro. That's crazy. But
Virgil turned
that's what niggas
Madrimov
do.
into a clincher and shit, bro. It's like clinching for dear life, headbutting and shit.
Man, I can't wait to see Virgil fight. That motherfucker, Virgil ass like a breath of fresh air when you see his ass in that motherfucker squabbling, boy. On me.
Hey man, I
At
try to
that,
tell niggas about my nigga Virgil, man.
I love to see his ass squabble up with motherfucking what's my boy the Tyrant Inferno and shit. A
Oh yeah, that'll be
real
fire. That'll be fire.
good ass fight. I love to
I don't
see
even
that
think it's
shit,
competitive,
boy.
Q. I don't even think it's competitive
Why?
because of Splendora's defense. Like offensively, like obviously, like it's been night and day. Like since like when before he uses reach or his height, but his defense is still horrendous. Like I don't know why Tim Tszyu quit when he was fucking up Fundura. Like that last round, like he was fucking up Fundura good.
Cause that motherfucker Fedora hitting harder than what he used to.
No,
I
And
be
I
trying
feel
to
that.
tell people he got deceptive power, man. You trying to
that
tell
motherfucker
people,
got
man.
some that motherfucker got some
He got
thump.
something, man.
That
He
motherfucker
got
be
something, man.
thumping, bro. Man, him and Virgil would be that damn near that'll be a good ass fight. Need to see
Virgil
that, man.
beats
They
him in
need to,
4. Mark my words.
I mean, it could happen, but like we already know, boy, Virgil could get dropped. And that's the amazing part about that shit. Cause we already know Fondor can get knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
So for the simple fact, and then Virgil got a better jab, so it's gonna be like damn near like Fundora trying to get on the inside to squabble, and Virgil trying to stay away from the height. Man, they need to go and set him up, man. They need to set that shit up. I love to see that shit. But Virgil about to
It'll be a landslide fight.
handle Lubin in a devious way. Fuck around
Man,
and
I
do
got
him
Yo,
how
Q, where that fight at?
it's in the at the Dickey Arena in is it Dallas or Fort Worth?
Oh, that's dope.
it's crazy because when they were talking about the Fundora and Crawford, man, you just can't say nothing, bro. At this point, you just gotta close your mouth at this point with these dudes, bro. 'Cause, you can't bring up nothing that's not favorable to Bud, bro. Like damn, I thought we was boxing fans, but I thought we could just what I'm saying, just spitball, bro, just say our opinions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy. That would have been a tough fight too, Bud
It
Fundora.
would have. Yeah, I think Bud
But to
beat the
fuck him
Buddy
up,
though.
bro. I'm
But
telling you.
Bud beat Buddy like man. After I seen his ass get knocked out, and I just knew like it showed me everything I knew about Fondora. Like it is no, I put it like this, man. Fondor just showed he human, and I knew it. But if it was not for that, like if that motherfucker really could jab and do all that shit, that man Fondor shouldn't even lose a fight till he touched like 175, my nigga. Like it shouldn't be nobody fucking with Fondor. We talking about what he got, the height and all that shit from 154 to 168. It shouldn't be a motherfucker to really even fuck with him, especially 54 and 60. It should be no nigga that could beat him. And for the simple fact, I already seen him get knocked out by a dude that ain't really like crazy like that, and he being like Lubin dropped him when he was beating Lubin ass. Like, man, it just tell me a lot about Fondura just with that. But if he was like a better boxer, like if his ass fuck around was on some cronk training, man, well, I don't think a motherfucker touch you. Real talk. Like if he was in like cronk style, shit.
I mean, a
Motherfucker,
nigga like
they
that
don't
gonna
fight
get
like
I'm
that.
caught.
telling you, bro.
I
It's stupid.
just a person like him gonna get caught. I just look at the instances where he was like, all right, when he got knocked out by what's his nigga name, Mendoza. He was
Mm-hmm.
beating the shit out of Mendoza up until that point.
Beat
Then when he got dropped by Lubin, same thing. Like
beat the sleeves off
if
of
that moment does happen, like I've never seen him get blown out in a fight. That's how you're gonna have to beat him. You're gonna have to just
him.
knock him out. You're not gonna beat him otherwise.
And,
and
and,
he don't make it hard because like literally
yeah,
like he's working on his offense and I credit him that, but like literally his defense at the highest level, bro, he's gonna get fucked up again. Telling you.
yeah, yeah, and it damn near ain't even his defense. He don't use his reach.
He
Like,
does. No, he uses it.
hell
Yeah.
nah.
Like, look, look at
Oh,
the
nah.
Tim Zoo fight and look at the guy he fought right before. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I'm on some like he should be way better than that. I'm
No,
talking
no, no.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
like I'm talking at least 50% of what we see Tommy Hearns would do. That motherfucker ain't even at a 50% of what a nigga see a Tommy Hearns do. Like that's just an example of what I know how Fandora ass need to fight, and he fight nothing like that shit. Like
But
he do use his jab a little bit more, but that motherfucker will literally flawless victory win a gang of fights, flicking that bitch and throwing that motherfucker right hand
Yo, what y'all think
or
about this
hook or
comment right here?
uppercut.
that's if
What
he
y'all
doesn't fight anybody with power. I'm telling you, man. Bud fucked
what
him
y'all
up.
Shit,
Bud fucked him up.
they got.
what y'all think about this comment right here, man?
I mean,
I
it's
think
smart. I think it's smart. It's too small for him, but it's too small for who?
I don't even
Canelo.
know
Canelo.
what the hell that dude talking about. That dude is
You
clearly the
think
dumbest
Canelo
guy
or
in the
Bud
comment
can't do
section
this
at all
shit?
times.
He's just talking,
That
bro.
Bud is too
Like
small for him.
that Boots and Canelo situation. It's not a situation. It's clickbait content for clickbait channels. That's all. Like literally,
Yeah,
like you think
yeah.
Lubin, you think Boots is doing this shit out the kindness of his heart? Nah, Canelo is paying him.
Hell yeah, he
Like,
better.
No, no,
Motherfucker
Pure,
ain't
I
sending shit for
disagree.
no photo op.
Jesus.
I
No,
disagree, Pure.
Mm,
I
Canelo
think
want to win. Don't get that shit twisted.
yeah,
Motherfucker
yeah.
not getting that too. And he trying, but Canelo is a comfortable motherfucker. Like Canelo been getting M's, been getting money, been doing this shit at the highest level for a
Let me
super
ask you
duper
this.
long ass time.
If him and Bud was on the same timeline in terms of moving up in weight classes and they was campaigning at the same weight classes, undefeated, successful, whatever you want to call it, you think he would fight Bud?
Like on some
Let me just answer it. No, he would
no,
not fight Bud.
Canelo?
He would not fight
Canelo?
Bud.
Who Canelo?
I don't think he would
hell
fight Bud.
no, hell
Canelo?
no,
He fighting
Man,
him
hell
because he's small.
no.
He fighting this man because he's smaller than him, bro.
no, he's fighting him because they get
oh
paid a lot of money.
absolutely.
But
He
like
wouldn't
literally,
no, he
like
wouldn't.
He getting
Canelo has
paid,
fought
but
everybody they told him to fight. Like literally,
Hold
like
up, Puro. I thought you
nah,
don't
Canelo
like him,
say he
Puro. I thought you don't
nah.
like Canelo, Puro.
no, bro, I'm not talking about like Canelo, whatever. Hold on. Let me piss off the Canelo stands or the Canelo whatever you want to call it. Like literally, like he's gonna duck Triple G. He's gonna duck Triple G. Oh, he aged him out. Fought Triple G. Oh, he'll never fight Floyd Mayweather. He'll fight Floyd Mayweather. Oh, he'll never fight this guy. He'll never fight that guy. Literally, his entire career,
I ain't say that
he's
about
fighting
Floyd.
dudes that
Didn't they call Floyd out?
people say will never fight.
You see,
Well,
you see, you see. Hold up, I'm gonna let you go. My bad. Look,
no, you
no,
got it, man.
he's
Go ahead.
no, he's fighting him because he's making. No, that's not. Listen, here's what it is. Because he was gonna make probably this. He was probably gonna make the equivalent or more fighting David Benavidez, according to him. He asked for 200 million.
Yeah,
That's what he wanted, right? You know,
he was
he's
gonna
Did he
getting
get
get
paid.
it?
probably
Did he get
somewhere
it?
near that, right? All right, but
He
Did
was
he
hold
get
up.
gonna
it?
get paid for that
All right, all right,
Benavidez
well, hold
though.
up. Well, hold up.
Yeah,
He's
come
gonna
on.
get paid though. He's gonna get paid though.
He was
Probably the
getting
same
paid
amount
for
of
that
money he's getting paid
motherfucker.
to fight Bud. So it's not that he's taking this fight, despite the money, he's taking it because I feel like he knows he's gonna win because the guy's smaller and he's getting paid for it. Those are the reasons why. Because he could, let's say if he offered the same money to fight Dave Benavidez, I don't think he would. You know, for whatever reason, I don't think he would.
I think it's the other way
I think he
around,
would.
bro. Dave is the one that's fucking like literally like doing what Canelo, what everybody says Canelo's done his whole career. Like who the fuck David fought? Nobody.
Well, you gotta pay Canelo for his hurt for fighting David Benavidez.
At this point, I'm gonna just stop looking at this nigga's comment because he's saying some bullshit. How you
Cause
gonna fight Benavidez and he at 175 and Canelo say he not going to 175 and David say he not coming back down? Nigga, what are you talking about?
David, but David doing some shit that the smartest shit he could have ever did. he should have been stopped chasing Buddy, but at the end of the day, he needs to get way more active with trying to get off on B-ball or uh Baturbiev or he about to fight
Serbia
Anthony
doesn't have
Yarde,
a
right?
fight.
He about to fight Anthony Yarde, right?
Yep.
Exactly. We keep fighting Arthur Perturbia.
I mean it's like Arthur Baturbiev shit. He fought B-ball, so I wasn't thinking like that right after, but fight the motherfucker with the belts, which in B-ball, which is a motherfucker that they ain't been talking shit back and forth, but shit they sparred. And he said he got the best of them, and so that's some shit that we want to see. And then it's a good boxer at that. So I think that's a style clash and a good matchup, and somebody with a good name, the motherfucker who beat Canelo, that Benavidez should be fighting anyway. So after he fight Yard, and if he win, which I do think Yard is a decent opponent for David Benavidez. I don't think that Yard is gonna win, but I do think it is gonna be a competitive fight uh,
Mm.
for however long that shit lasts.
I think it go 12.
You think it go
Of course, it's
12?
gonna be
Yeah.
competitive. Two fighters that never
Yeah.
been champions before. They got had a lot of hype. Of course, it's gonna be competitive.
Damn, you said David ain't never been champ. I thought he was
Never.
two
Twice,
time.
friend.
Thought he was two motherfucker two
Running
time
squad.
champ, dog.
Hey, if you wanna get a rant out of Pure, just bring up David Benavidez. It's gonna happen.
I
And
know,
like
cause I know,
that's
cause that's
Well, hold on. I don't even like. I don't even like Canelo, but everybody Canelo beefing
Scholar,
with.
Scholar, cause I know this a fact right now. That motherfucker WBC came off Benavidez, so I don't know how Benavidez ain't never been a real champ, hero. If Canelo got that
who has
belt.
he beat in the championship?
Oh, you saying he ain't squabble for that bitch? Okay,
Exactly.
understandable.
But that's gonna
He
happen. That somebody,
he he,
people are retiring and moving out
he
of the weight
defended
class
that
at all
bitch one
times.
time. He
He's,
defended
he's a
that bitch
13
one
year
time.
he's a 13-year-old he's a 13-year vet scholar, and he's never fought for a title. This motherfucker is Boo Boo Andre, and nobody wants to say it.
Man, get out of here. That man been chasing Canelo, bro. If you don't fucking
Hey,
stop, Hero,
hey,
that man
yo,
been chasing
Adam.
Canelo.
Chasing
Hey,
Canelo by like literally
on,
like not enforcing as mandatory ever.
on God, I can't argue with Puro about this.
Ever.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't. I wouldn't, Skylar. I
I
wouldn't.
can't. I
Yeah, I
mean,
wouldn't.
the motherfucker ain't never fought for a belt. Gotta keep it a stack. He done
Yeah.
squabble some motherfuckers, but
But he want to
shit.
fight for all the belt. Man, we not fit to do that. See, Pure good with that mastermind shit. So let me ask you this, Pure.
But that
That's
Canelo,
not a
that chasing Canelo shit is like, I ain't gonna lie, on motherfuckers that have one nigga name in their mouth and shit, on two, and this ain't just Benavidez, this any motherfucker that just do that. They just holler one motherfucker name, and the one motherfucker they name so happen to be the popular motherfucker. I don't like motherfuckers doing that shit. Make your own way.
Well, let me ask you this, Pure.
If ain't
Let me ask you
nobody
this. How many belts has Bud fought for at 68?
have
zero.
Bud fought for, he ain't fought none, but that motherfucker done fought for plenty belts, and
Undisputed,
he
two
and he
divisions.
earned that. And the reason why I don't I respect the fight with Bud and Canelo. I don't talk down on it, and I won't, because that's old school shit. Like the shit we talk about, pound for pound. A 47 going up to fight somebody in a higher weight class. Aside from the fact that we talking, oh, this is smaller dude, too small, this and that. That's what pound for pound motherfuckers do when you're considered the best. So what Bud is doing is the same thing that any motherfucker that people got in a top 5, top 10 motherfucking Sugar Ray Leonards and Durans and all them motherfuckers, they did all that shit. They was small motherfuckers and went up and fought somebody big. And ain't none but respect they got for doing that shit. So Bud getting that same respect because he earned the same accolades as them, and he been undisputed. And so I respect the jump. But
Nah, Q, you missing what I said. I ain't look. This ain't no disrespect to Bud, but this just a mentality thing, right? That motherfucker turned into the super duper gorilla when Bud, little bitty Bud, is moving up for no belts. But Piro trying to say that David Benavidez ain't ever fought for a belt, so he's
Yes.
he's Boo Boo
okay,
Andre, and he don't deserve no Canelo shot. That's
yeah.
cap,
No,
bro.
no, you added that last part, scholar.
So let me ask you this, Piro. Let me see if you really don't like Canelo. Is Canelo ducking Benavidez?
No.
Okay,
Now
all right.
I mean,
how can you touch a fighter
I'm-
that literally, David Benavidez is a career 160 super middleweight, literally. Fucking got his vacant title off of Graville, which he lost, in my humble opinion. But it was a close fight, whatever. Got a rematch, won it, and won. Fucking like literally fought Darrell for a vacant title. Like literally, he had Zerto right there. He had Caleb Plant. He had Callum Smith. Like, bruh, he's never wanted to smoke. Like literally, like I give fighters, especially like Benavidez, like that I was high on when I first got put on game about him. But bruh, like literally, like how long do you have to like literally keep lying for a dude? Like,
Bro, he's been asking for a Canelo fight for probably like what 4 or 5 years now.
Shit, longer
If he's
than that.
if he's Boo Boo
boxes.
Andre, why he just don't go beat him up like he doing Bud? Why got to be $200 million for a dude who's a scrub that ain't never won a title, Puro?
No, but this is the thing. This is boxing.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You don't ask for nothing in boxing. You take it. You don't ask. Like, please, Canelo, please, can you give me some money? Can you whoop my ass? Stop, fuck that. Take it.
He said, "Can you whoop my ass?" Hey, yo, buddy, wow. Hey, you caught that? You caught that? He slipped that.
Yeah, I caught that, bro.
Like literally,
Yo,
especially
bro,
American
man.
fighters, bro. Especially American fighters, they pussy. David is pussy. Ryan is pussy. Devin is pussy. Tank is pussy. These fuckers are pussy. Like,
Damn.
Wait, hold up. Take your favorite fighter. Hold up. Flag on the play. Your favorite fighter is a pussy, and you talking about Benavidez and Boo Boo Andre?
Yeah,
Yo, this is
not
good,
fighting
man.
Jake Paul. It's
This is good, man.
Tank
This
Davis
is
not
good.
fighting Jake Paul.
You got to keep it real. That
This is
Yeah,
good.
like
motherfucker.
This is
literally,
good.
he's my
It's
favorite
like-
fighter because I love how he fights. Like, motherfucker's entertaining to watch and he can box. If you know what you're looking at, motherfucker is good. But fighting fucking a clown for money, bro, like in your prime, nah, bro, that's pussy. I'm sorry, I'm from a different.
Yeah. You
Bruh.
got.
Damn, Pure, you got to find a new favorite fighter, bro.
No, that's still his favorite fighter because he not his favorite fighter off of the motherfucking character and what
Yeah,
it's just
exactly. It's not
straight
about like
ring
punching,
shit.
you know.
I mean, and that's why I'm glad when it comes to Tank, I see it how I see it with the little nigga. I no longer say who I feel like Tank could beat and this and that. I'm low
I'm
key
done
like
with that.
I'm
Yeah,
low
I'm
key
done.
on the thing with like how Puro say I like how Tank fight, but in the sport of boxing and shit, like we literally can name 5, 6, 7 motherfuckers on top of Jake Paul that Tank could fight. But just for me being devil's advocate, because we was just in a barbershop talking about this shit earlier today, like Tank ain't never gave off that energy like that. When Tank talking crazy about how we'll whip a motherfucker ass, he on Twitter talking about not what he'll do to a nigga in the ring. He talking like what he'll do when he see a motherfucking pull up. So that's not a motherfucker that come in boxing that I'm looking at like he want to be the best, and that ain't nothing that ever came out that nigga mouth. He coming for the money, and Jake Paul is more money than he would get fighting all 5 of them niggas that we want him to fight, and I can't even name them niggas. But that's the shit Tank on, and he can be on that shit. That's cool, but I don't mention them in certain conversations
Yeah.
on God,
So
and he shouldn't be mentioned, but he is what he is, bro. He ain't
that nigga the street
not that.
champion, man, and he the
Yeah,
people's champion, man.
yeah. He like you can't even people champion that. That nigga is like a Twitter champ type deal. Cause
Yeah.
he'll get in that bitch and talk cash shit Twitter, and then he on some shit like that's what I do to a nigga when I see him if they talking on Twitter crazy. Not what he'll sign up for a nigga in the ring because that motherfucker just want pure money fighting Jake Paul. That wasn't even no shit I even think about.
Allegedly, he penciled in to make 200 million. Allegedly.
Man, and fuck Shakur and all them niggas if I'm getting that cheese. And I'ma just be honest with you niggas. And it ain't shit a nigga on YouTube could say about me to make me feel bad about that shit.
And that's a fact, but what if he gets stretched?
Coming from where the fuck he come from, it don't matter if he gets stretched, nigga. For 200,
That dude,
a nigga not gonna stretch me at 135 for no lush. Man, stop it, box.
Q. Hold on.
Stop it.
Hold on, Q. You talk about it from our perspective. We talking about it from legacy perspective, bro. If Tank go
Well,
out there and get stretched
he
by Jake
poo-pooed.
Paul, bro, it's a
Poo-pooed.
wrap. It's a
Why are
He
wrap.
we
poop.
talking about
You might as well
exhibitions
take
like that?
boxing,
It
boil it
doesn't
up, throw it
happen.
in the garbage, man.
It's an
He
exhibition.
poo-pooed. But
We
do
talk-
you think Jake Paul gonna knock him out though?
Hey, I don't know. I can't
Does
say he
Tank
won't, bro.
does
How you
Tank
not
seem
know?
like a fighter that's gonna take a fight that he gonna lose?
Nah, but
For this,
Lamont Russell's
for this,
supposed to
but
be a
this,
cherry pick.
but allegedly this a cash out. So who knows if he really can?
I mean, shit. Even if it's a cash out, I don't know, but Jake gonna be in that bitch punching for 6 rounds straight before I let some loose.
Hey, hey, yo,
He's
Q,
already
And you
been
Lamont
know that's
Russell's
what
exposed,
supposed to
Tank
bro.
be
gonna
a
do.
cherry pick. Next thing you know, Tank had that grease in his eye.
Who? I mean, Roach was supposed to be an easy win,
Mm-hmm.
but certain shit don't go how it's supposed to go.
That's
But
what
when
I'm
we,
trying to say. Jake
but
Paul might
Jake
be that.
Paul, my nigga, man, Jake Paul is cooked, bro. This gonna be easy. That motherfucker ain't got nobody that's on his side that's gonna give him no motherfucking IQ to beat that little nigga. Even though you can beat that little nigga, you're not. He just not, bro. He don't got the approach to go no fucking 10, 12
Or
rounds. Like,
maybe what Scholar thinking about
nah.
is as big as the nigga might be 200 something, right? And with that, and then also, it's not like he may be trash, and I don't think he's a novice anymore. I think he has some ability to a point where he can land something, something. And
Yo,
then what is
X,
it, 12?
X. He's a fake fighter, bro. Like literally, it's not a real fight.
Yeah.
It's all
I
scripted.
don't agree with that.
No,
I don't agree
bro,
with that.
no, it's not about being agreed. Like literally, he already been exposed by CoffeeZilla. CoffeeZilla
Who?
exposed the contract that he had with Mike Tyson, and then fucking Jake
Who
Paul
is
took that.
that?
CoffeeZilla
You
is
talking
a
about
YouTuber that exposes.
conspiracy, Piro.
It's not a
You think
conspiracy
that
theory.
Mike
He posted
Tyson
the
came?
contract, bro. He posted the contract.
Piro, you know what else they did? They posted the script for the fight of how Mike Tyson and Jake Paul was supposed to go. Then when it didn't happen that way, they said, "Oh, they changed the script." Bro, these people are crazy, bro.
No,
Man,
There's no way
it's
that
not
Mike
about that.
Tyson came back to boxing, bro,
bro,
to lose the fucking Jake Paul. He was trying to knock him out, bro.
No, he was
that
not,
nigga,
bro.
that
He
nigga
was
lost
biting
to
his fucking
Tommy
glove,
Fury,
bro.
bro.
Biting his glove. When he biting his glove,
that
he's trying to knock him out.
that
Puro,
that
he's 60
yeah.
years old, bro.
Yeah, I ain't
What
gonna
do
lie.
you
Wait, time
expect
out.
a
Pause,
60 year
pause, pause, pause,
Exactly.
pause. Go
He's
back
that
to a Q.
60-year-old
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
former professional champion. One of my favorite fighters, by the way. That's literally acting as
Go,
a boxer. That's
go
all it
back,
was. It was a big
go
show.
back. Go, hold on, hold up.
Bro,
Go back to what Q just said. If that's the case, right?
that nigga lost to Tommy Fury, bro.
Exactly. What's the point of that?
He cooked, man.
Yeah, that right there ends
It's
that.
like
That right
he
there
cooked,
ends that
bro.
whole
Oh,
conversation.
I get what you're saying, X. X is saying
Tommy,
if he lost to Tommy Fury, then why would they put in the script that he would he will beat Mike Tyson? Why wouldn't they do that to Tommy Fury? He ain't no superstar. That's a fact.
Do you know how acting works, Scholar?
Puro. Oh, see, Puro, this is the frustrating part
No, no,
about
no,
it,
no,
bro.
no. I'm trying to know. I'm trying to go get somewhere. You know how acting works, right? They literally have to.
Yes.
The actor has to convince his audience that he's that person. Jake Paul is. That's all he's doing. Every single one
Puro,
of his
how
fights,
hard do
even
you
the ones
think it would be
hold on, hold
to
on, hold on.
script?
Even the ones that he's lost is to legitimize himself as a fighter. It's literally just to dupe the audience. That's it. He's an actor playing a role as a boxer, and literally that Tommy Fury was scripted. He was supposed to lose that fight just so we could be on this panel debating like how did he lose to Tommy
What?
Fury?
hell nah, Pure.
Puro, you
Motherfuckers
would be
don't
the
even know he
worst
lost to
promoter
Tommy
ever,
Fury
bro.
though. Motherfuckers don't even know he lost to Tommy Fury. Like, a lot of people don't even know that fight even happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Jake Paul lost
Yo,
to Tyson Fury fucking half
But
brother.
X knows
Nigga,
it
like,
happened.
motherfuckers don't
X
even know
knows it
that shit.
happened. X knows it happened.
It wasn't
Puro.
supposed to. It would have been a highlight if he knocked his ass out like he knocked out a couple of them motherfuckers.
UGC,
But
what's good, my boy?
Like
UGC,
literally,
oh,
Nate
what's
Puro,
Robinson.
poppin',
you
my
would be
boy?
the
Nate
worst.
Robinson is on his professional record. Nate Robinson, a basketball player that's never boxed in
Puro.
his life. Come on, guys. Come on, fellas.
Puro. Nate Robinson is probably the equivalent
That's what piped it
of
up.
Tank's first 5 fights. Tank was in there with no
Right.
hopers, bro.
I'm gonna start calling
Jake Paul
Scholar
was in there
Mex,
with
bro.
no.
I'm gonna start calling it Scholar Mex, bro.
You can call me whatever you want. I'm gonna call you casual,
No,
Puro,
really.
because you making casual argument. Do you know how hard it
I
would
want to
be
get a
to script
casual
a
argument,
boxing
bro.
match, Puro? Puro,
What?
let me ask you this,
What?
Puro. So when they scripting
What?
these boxing matches, are both fighters engaged into it? Are they
Yes,
rehearsing
of
like
course.
you do for a movie? So instead of doing training camp, ain't nobody got no footage or pictures or any of this. The sparring partners, it's all fake. They really is going into camp together and saying, when I throw this left hook, you're gonna duck up under it and come. Puro, how stupid does that sound, bro?
It doesn't sound stupid. It doesn't sound stupid because it happens all the time. Like Mayweather, ever since he retired, what's it called? Tenshin Nakasawa, the Gotti guy. Like literally, those are not real fights, and then they're exhibitions. It's literally a play. That's all it is. They're
Puro,
cosplaying
exhibitions
about,
are not
Floyd?
fake because they don't count. Like, what are you talking about? People have been knocked
exhibitions
out cold.
are literally exhibitions are faker than like that's literally what the essence of an exhibition is.
Nah.
So sparring is fake too. Then
Floyd shit. I ain't gonna lie. If Floyd ass goddamn them exhibitions, if he scripted them, he the scripted knockout. That motherfucker ain't even knocking out them
facts.
them
Thank you, Q.
motherfuckers
Thank you.
straight up.
Yo, Q. This nigga.
Straight up.
Q.
I gotta.
You know what?
What?
Yo, this how
Cause
you know.
this
This
a
is how you know
bum-ass
Puro.
nigga.
It has to make sense. That
Yo, this
It
how
do
you know
make
Puro
sense.
not thinking, bro.
Floyd fighting a motherfucker
In one of his
nobody ever heard of in
exhibitions,
his life.
What would that add?
in one of his exhibitions, he changed the referee. Why the fuck would he change the referee if it's a scripted fight, bro? He would have just had it in his favor to begin with. Why would he have to change the referee in the middle of an exhibition, Puro?
No, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. That was probably scripted. Oh look, that was probably scripted. He changed that motherfucker mid-fight. I forgot he did that.
Man, y'all got
I forgot Floyd did that. Hey, that was some bullshit. Floyd did do that.
For Donnie, Creed. Does that mean that that actually happened? That was real?
What?
All the sparring that Michael B. Jordan did in preparation for that role, is that not real? The shot that he took in one of the takes versus
Puro, they rehearsed that for months and months and months to make it look real. A lot of the punches didn't even land, so this is what you're telling me. Jake Paul
was a
before every
choreographer in
fight.
that motherfucker.
So that's what Jake Paul doing. He doing choreography. He getting in there saying, "When I throw this out, you do." Puro, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of, bro.
How is that stupid?
So Puro, let me ask you this: Jake Paul has sparring footage online.
Answer me that question.
Puro, that's stupid because anybody who's been in any physical contact would know how difficult that is to do. The reason why they rehearse it, because if you mess around and throw a punch, Puro, why you gonna ask me a question and cut me up? How you gonna ask me a question and cut me off while I'm answering? Okay, so anybody who's ever did any physical contact knows that two things, and X could attest to this. When somebody they call them gym heroes, right? Them motherfuckers get their family, a girlfriend in the gym. They act like it's a championship fight. They try to knock you out. So you mean to tell me another adult person is going to a script where they're gonna get humiliated and lose? So I guess it's some Illuminati shit where they on a humiliation ritual or something. Like it doesn't make any sense, Puro. Puro, you can't script something that physical.
Yes, you can. Okay. What are you talking about?
All right.
Literally.
Puro, somebody would catch it.
Somebody, have you seen Raging Bull?
And Rocky was clearly fake.
And who did?
Oh, I'm glad you brought up Rocky. Check this out. I'm glad he brought up Rocky. So, Ernie Schaefer's. Hold on, let me get this out, Puro. Let me get this out.
What do you think that is? It's repetition.
Hold on, let me get this out, Puro, because this gonna dismantle all that. Ernie Schaefer's was brought in by Sylvester Stallone, right? Ernie Schaefer's was supposed to simulate boxing. Ernie Schaefer's hit so fucking hard that even when he held back on the punch, he hit Sylvester Stallone so hard that he threw up and kicked Ernie Schaefer's out the movie. That's what happens when you try to script some shit with professional athletes, Puro.
Why did he not kick off Dolph Lundgren from the movie?
What
all right, you got it.
No, you can't.
Talking about Jake Paul fight.
Dolph Lundgren also hit in one of the fight sequences, hit Sylvester Stallone and literally gave him a regular heartbeat, and he almost fucking died. But he didn't lose his job. Ernie Schaefer's did. What's the difference?
Think about what you're saying, Puro. This is scripted. That's scripted, Puro. That's scripted. And people are getting real life injuries and almost losing their life. And you're gonna tell me that Jake Paul is doing the exact same thing with his fighters? That's stupid. When would he have time to rehearse, Puro? Puro, when does he have time to rehearse these fights? They don't even make an announcement until like
literally during training camp. During training camp.
They don't even make an announcement to Jake Paul's opponents sometimes until like 2 months out to the fight. So when
Yeah,
is they
because they're literally
scripting
trying to
all
find
this
somebody
shit?
to play ball, bro. They're literally trying to find somebody to play ball.
Pierre, you gotta stop this, bro. You
No,
gotta stop
I
this.
gotta stop it. But look, like literally, I'm defending legitimate boxers. You're defending a fucking clown from the Disney Channel. What I gotta
No,
stop?
no, no, no. What I'm doing, Puro, what I'm doing is I'm respecting the game the way it's supposed to be sold, bro. This man
By
is in there taking
defending,
real
by
punches.
defending somebody, by defending
Hey,
somebody
he in there
that makes
taking
a
real
mockery of
punches.
them. By
Say what
defending
you
somebody
want,
Can
that
I
makes a
can
Puro.
I say
Me and you
something?
on the couch. Me and you on the couch. It's all
oh,
easy from this
yeah,
view. That man
and I
taking
can
real
get it. And if
punches.
Can
I
I?
was as popular
I
as a
got Jake
Disney
Paul losing
character,
the
I could
tank,
get up
man.
and make
Straight
money
up.
too, bro. I can get up and literally script a fight and whip somebody's
Hey,
ass.
do it
Can I?
then.
Can I?
Do it
Can I
then.
say this right
You'll
quick?
be
Can I say
popular
this
like
right
Jake
quick?
Paul.
Why would I? Bruh,
Hold on, hold on, y'all, hold on, y'all,
boxing.
hold on, y'all.
I love the sport of boxing. Why would I do
Hold,
that?
hold up, hold up, hold up,
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. My bad.
hold up, hold up,
All
hold up.
right, let me say this right quick, y'all. First off, shout out to Bug on Stop Canelo. He came up. We talking about you earlier, brother. I had mentioned that that's your name because you think that Bug on Stop Canelo, as your name say. So I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
go, but let me just say this, and I'm gonna let you go, Bug on Stop Canelo. Whatever your thoughts is about the Canelo fight or what we talking about up here. Let me say this, bro. I'm on the side with I understand Puro and I understand Scholar, right? I understand that Puro has a dislike for Jake Paul and what he's doing. The nigga picked on a 60-year-old man, Mike Tyson, a legend in boxing, right? He picked on a whole bunch of other guys. It's just distasteful, and I can understand that. And I can understand why Puro don't want him in boxing and don't want nobody to defend him. I can also understand why what Scholar's saying that Jake Paul's start in boxing is not a traditional one where like he had an amateur career. He doesn't have that. So the reason for him fighting guys like MMA fighters and all this shit, he didn't have no amateur career. So his start is unlike a boxer like, let's say, for example, Tank. He's fighting actual boxers, but they trash. They record is 0-34, whatever the case may be. Jake Paul's way of doing it because he had no amateur
Oh, and
background. He's
34.
fighting guys who literally they have no boxing ability. They don't have nothing because he didn't have no amateur background. So he's going off based off of that. So then we get into him fighting the Mike Tyson and all that, and that's distasteful. I understand that, but in terms of the fights where he did try to prove himself as a real boxer, the Tommy Fury fight, for example, he lost, right? He didn't fight anybody kind of like Tommy Fury
Easy
since then,
work.
which those are the guys who are his should be the guys he fighting, right? Guys along that level, which we think he is. Should be fighting those guys. But he did fight Anderson Silva, who has some solid boxing ability that I would say is kind of on the level of a Jake Paul. You know, he beat him and people was
Plus
hyping him
three,
up.
and he old as hell.
And who else? He beat Julio. He's
Chavez.
trash. He's trash, but he's on the level. You would think he's
Ass.
on the level of a Jake Paul at this point. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He fought him. He beat him. He fought
Well,
real.
let me
That
defend
was hold
myself.
on, hold on, hold on,
Hey,
Say nothing
hold
against
on,
hey,
him.
hold on,
let
hold
me
on. I'm almost done.
You
I'm
you
almost
said I'm
done.
saying something.
let him get his bars off.
I don't hate Jake Paul.
Look, I'm gonna shut up after this, right? And the whole thing was, and if you remember, is Jake Paul need to fight a real boxer. He's done that numerous times at this point. It may not be in the fashion that we want a lot of times, but it was in the fashion that we want. He fought a Tommy Fury. A lot of people wanted him to fight. People were calling for him to fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Anderson Silva, who's an MMA fighter, but he beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. as well, a real boxer. So
Julio
that
Cesar
was the whole thing.
Chavez.
Man.
Julio
Yeah,
Cesar
and just to
Chavez.
defend myself
That
real quick.
that nigga that
I know.
nigga
Hold on, Q.
selling
Let him go. Let
cheese.
him go, Q. Let him go, Q.
Yeah, Q. I just want to defend myself real quick, Q, and then you could cook. Like I don't mind Jake Paul. I don't mind what he's doing. Like literally, Jake Paul is not didn't invent this. Didn't invent like literally using your fame from somewhere else, coming into boxing, having exhibitions. Like
Mhm.
even the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali had an exhibition like right in the middle of his prime when he fought the big wrestler. I got no problem with him making his money, but I'm not going to lie for the dude. I'm
Mhm.
not going to lie. Like literally, like I ain't. That's my only point. My bad, Q. Go ahead.
All right.
Nah, you good,
All
and and it's legit. And
right.
like,
Man, stop that shit,
Hold up,
man.
y'all.
You
Hold
you
up,
know.
y'all. Hold up,
nah,
y'all. Hold up, y'all. Cause I gotta get Bug or start
Yeah, yeah,
Canelo
yeah,
in, man.
yeah.
Cause
Let's go. Let
we
him get
talking
in.
about
I'm gonna put you on.
the Canelo and Crawford fight. I want y'all to,
Yeah,
cause Pure, you need not Pure, probably Pure
sure.
too. Y'all didn't get to hear his opinions about the fight,
What's up,
so
brother?
go ahead, Bug or start Canelo. My God, go ahead, man.
Yeah, what's up, bro? I'm a little hoarse, but yeah, you said Canelo is not playing or whatever in the title, but my thing is if Bud is easy work, easy money, he never fought no elite fighters. Why is he pulling out all the stops to try to beat this man if he not that? Like the fans want to ride with Canelo. Oh yeah, Bud ain't this, he's trash, his resume trash, all this and that. but you want to bring in Boots and all his help to get ready for Canelo. So that's hypocrisy number one for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's cool. That's not gonna help him. But at the same time, I feel like Boots shouldn't have did that, even though I'm not a race fan. But it's a lot of race fans that's out here, and they all praising Boots now. But last week he was a duck. He ducking Ortiz. He was a coward. This and that. Now they
Mm,
bowing down to Boots because he helping. They got Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But if that
mm.
was Ortiz and Camp helping Bud, there'd be a whole different outlook on the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like the hypocrisy in it. But it's not gonna help him. It ain't like he gonna know what to do with Bud just because you sparring Boots. That shit ain't gonna do nothing. They're not even fight alike like that. But even if they did fight alike, you're not gonna be able to beat Bud because you can handle and learn some shit from Boots. They're not on the same level. Bud will stop Boots. And that's how I feel about it.
I hear you, brother. And this comment right here, man. Look, man. Oh boy, here we go. Look,
Said Butter
Oh my
stop
god,
Boots.
yeah, nonsense.
look.
Oh, that's dude though, yeah.
Look,
He a racist.
look. This shit right here. And this is why I just hate that Bud even involved with this guy. Whether it's right or wrong, like this being involved with him, this what niggas gonna say, right? And what could I really say, right? You know, all I could say is he didn't fail no drug test. You guys keep saying this, but has he failed a drug test? And that's
I
the only thing
mean,
I can really say.
And look,
You
I
know,
mean that shit
you
with
can
Victor Conti, that shit don't need. That shit don't. I put it
and look.
like this. That shit don't even matter because before he even start doing that cheating shit,
He was on
he
the
was
snack island.
he was making motherfuckers elite athletes before that. He got his ass caught, and now that motherfucker just back doing elite shit with athletes. You
And
feel me?
listen,
That
this
shit
is what
ain't
I want
like.
to this is what I want to say
In
to it.
particular, boxers,
It
Q.
it's funny that they bring up snack when it
I
comes
mean, shit.
to hold on.
Devin Haney ain't had
Y'all
shit
can hear
going
me?
on with that shit.
It's
They
funny they
don't they
bring
give them
up
the
snack
placebo. That's why, Q.
when it
Yo,
comes to
yo,
Bud, when it
hold
comes
on.
to
Let
Devin.
Bud go so I could finish. Go ahead, man.
Look, it's funny they bring up snack when it comes to Bud and Devin. They cheating because they use the snack, this and that. But nobody ever talked. There's no videos about Murataya on snack, Ortiz, Bam, Barrios, Plant, Benavidez, Duarte, Santillan, Rayo, Fiorio
He
Angel,
got all the names.
Arturo
Damn.
Cortez,
yeah,
Alberto
I told you
Gonzalez,
that man been doing his bud research.
Alvario Jr., Ramirez,
Shit.
Lindolph Delgado. There's no videos about them using snack.
He
So
read that
how is
shit
it?
on. He read that shit off for paper in his book, man. He had that shit
Hey,
written down, my boy. He
Yeah,
prepared for
how is
this
it
shit.
so
No
effective
he
play.
with
got a
them?
Tanakh notebook.
But yeah,
Benavidez
man,
fuck with that other nigga though, the
Yep.
Mexican dude,
Memo.
Memo.
You might have to
Memo.
turn him up, X. I could barely hear. Yeah, I could
All
barely
right,
hear
hold
him.
up.
But
Yeah,
I was gonna say
I
this
ain't see
though.
Benavidez
Bud
with
stop
Conti.
Canelo.
I done seen him with Memo though, for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
Benavidez
Yeah,
he was
just
on
did a
it.
definitely.
new
Memo don't work with a
video.
lot of fighters.
He
But
got
I'm gonna
snapped
say this.
again
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
say
last
yeah,
this.
week.
Memo was on the same shit. Memo
Hello.
got caught in some drug cheating shit.
Yeah, facts.
Nah, he never got caught. This is what happened, Q.
Yeah,
He
he
on
did.
video
Yeah, he
injecting
exposed
himself with
himself.
undetectable drugs. Yeah. So he exposed himself, but he ain't never felt. He ain't never got a positive test because he worked with Usain Bolt and them
Not
Jamaicans. You know them Jamaicans. They
yeah,
gold medals every year.
yeah. So yeah, like that. Yeah, that's the realm I'm talking about. Like how you, what you saying? Like it ain't even in the boxing realm type shit. But I mean, I would
You
assume
see, oh man, you see,
like
I'm not ever gonna ignore no good point, bro. This is a good point. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is a good point, bro.
man,
Don't
motherfuckers in
lie, bro. This is
Canelo
a good
camp.
point, bro.
We
Let's not
never
lie
No,
here,
said
it
bro.
nothing
is a good
about
point.
Conte.
Nah, because I put it
No, it
like
ain't.
this. Not, no, the reason why it's not a good point is, and this is why.
I'm saying,
Because
I'm saying because only after Canelo had pop dirty, he talking about after. So if he went, let's say
No,
right
let
now he
Q
went
cook
for
on
this
this
yeah,
fight.
one.
yeah,
Let me work for
Let Q cook on this one,
you
X.
know.
yeah,
All
I
right, go
know
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I know what point he put to make. Go ahead, Q.
because Conte in boxing, a boxer ain't never been caught cheating with him. You
Mhm.
take your ass in Canelo camp, motherfuckers just get caught cheating every other month.
Facts.
Yeah,
Fucking with
yeah.
That's true.
Canelo, my
That's
Facts.
true.
nigga. Them
Q,
motherfuckers
that's
And,
not true.
failing
I knew
drug
he was
and
tests
going
look,
with that.
like a
Q,
motherfucker
Q.
and look,
with
Hey, yo,
man,
him
Q.
look,
though.
Reynoso
I've been
failed the
in,
drug test. Hell.
Hell yeah,
Q.
bro.
look, I
Hey,
asked
yo, Q.
people,
That's
I
not true.
told people
That's not
I'll
true.
pay them
That's not true.
$50 if they could show me a video where somebody said get Victor Conte out of boxing before July 29th, 2023. Nobody ever pulled up a video of
That's
somebody
fact.
saying get him out of boxing
I can
before
pull
that
up
game.
like 20.
Then
I can literally
a
pull
lot of
up
people
20
didn't even know
videos.
who he
I can
was
Nah,
literally put
though.
up
he
20
right,
Uh,
videos.
Zero.
I can literally,
a lot of people didn't know who he was though. To be
I
honest,
can literally put up 20
because
Nah,
videos.
that's not true. Victor Conte been around boxing for. I
no,
think his
no,
first fighter was Nonito Donaire.
I'm saying, but a lot of people, like, we talking like just fans, casual fans, we know this shit now because we'll know a trainer and who the fuck they working with.
They
Just an
knew
average
they
person
knew
that
who he
just
was. They
watching, they
just
don't
didn't
be knowing who the fuck Victor Conte and certain
look.
I
motherfuckers
They
is,
disagree,
like
knew.
Q.
Barry
You know what
Bonds and
made him
all that.
famous?
Nah,
He went
Like,
on
cause
a
they
Joe
didn't know he
Rogan
worked with
show.
Barry Bonds and shit.
they only
When he went
knew
on the Joe Rogan show,
about.
Oh, okay,
They
yeah,
knew
facts,
they
facts,
knew who he
facts.
was. They just didn't bring it up until it was one of the excuses for Bud being Spence. And everybody focused and locked in on it. They knew who he was. They didn't want him out of boxing until he beat their favorite fighter. That's all it
I
is.
gotta agree. Fair is fair. Yo, Bud stop Canelo. This is might be one of the rare times we agree, man. Look, but you know what the problem is, Bud stop Canelo. I think the problem
Yeah,
is the boxing fans, bro. The boxing fans always need built-in excuses like boxing is scripted. That's why a 60-year-old man, 5 to 6
yeah.
years away from retirement can't beat somebody. They put the built-in excuses. So it's like, why even see the fight? If Canelo is cheating and Bud is cheating also, the excuse is there
Right.
for either one of them to win. Nobody gonna
And
get
then
credit. And it's like,
and
why are
then
we watching the fight then?
Canelo
Boxing is
got
not
caught
scripted.
cheating.
Jake
They want to
Paul's
say
fights are scripted.
They want to say
The difference.
it's Mexican meat versus snack to justify Canelo being caught. Bud never been caught, so how are you accusing him of that? You know what I'm saying? This shit weird. And then you got
I
people
mean,
like Fight Hub, Marcos Villegas putting up a clip talking about Canelo hitting the pads with powerful shots to knock Crawford ass out. How are you putting something disrespectful like that? You supposed to
Who
be
said that?
neutral media. Marcus Villegas from Fight Hub.
Who?
That's the title of the video.
Oh
Canelo hitting
wow,
power shots on the
Marcus.
mitts
Wow, I
to
know
knock
Marcus. That's
Crawford ass out.
crazy.
Yeah,
What's the title of the video?
it said
Wait, you
Canelo
talk. You
hit.
talk. Wait. You talking about the fight? So Fight Hub, because Fight Hub, one of
Fight
the guys
Hub.
who do the interview is black, and then the other guy is the guy who owned the channel.
Marcos Villegas is the
Marco
Mexican
Villegas.
dude.
I know
Oh, you
Marco
talking about?
Villegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
What's
he
the
Wow,
name of
put
the
damn.
and
What's the name of the video?
he the main dude that say thank you for watching this channel. Blah blah blah. Him. He said Canelo hitting the mitts with powerful shots to knock Crawford ass out. That's the
Mm.
title of the video. And that's
How was
some
that
sucker shit.
disrespectful? How was that disrespectful?
Yeah,
I mean,
you,
yeah.
you
How's that? I don't why.
How was that
I mean, well,
I,
how's
disrespectful?
that
I think
disrespectful?
I think what he's trying to say is
It's
it's
biased.
and yeah
it's biased media.
yeah.
But
But it's
but but
he.
but but in the same token, if he go to Bud Gym and he see Bud doing the shit, he could put that same title up there.
Yeah,
He
that's
don't
true.
look. You know who he wants to win when he's doing interviews. Like
It's
when
just
somebody
clickbait
telling
type
them
shit.
Bud gonna win, he try to convince them that Canelo was gonna win because of size and power. That's what he do. He biased, bro. That shit
Well, they're
fake. And
social
they,
media influencers, bro. It's in the
Yeah,
name.
look,
everybody buys your title is basically the same thing as his video.
no,
I mean, your name,
my name. I'm
Bud
first
go
of
knock
all.
out Canelo is basically
That's
the
my.
That's
same shit.
That's a
disrespectful, bro.
prediction. That's a prediction. I'm not
Do you
putting
not
up
like Irish
videos.
fighters, bro? Is that your thing?
No, I got
Not the
Canelo.
fucking
I
with you,
got
bro.
Bud beating Canelo. I'm just saying. I'm not. First of all, I'm not the media, but he supposed to be
I want
neutral.
Bud to be Canelo, but shit, I gotta look
But
at this shit. Goddamn me,
yeah, just to
I
say,
got
oh, to knock
unbiased
Crawford ass
lenses in
out,
this
that
motherfucker.
shit was just disrespectful to me, man. Like you tweaking. Then he try to pretend after Bud win, he gonna try to switch up. That's the shit they be doing, just like with Spence. They was all everybody who picked Bud, he tried to convince them that Spence was gonna win. And then after the fight, you want to switch up like you didn't say all that shit in the videos. You know what I'm saying? And like
That's gonna happen
athletic
a lot, man.
Athletic Minds,
Shit,
he
that
got a
shit
lot of the
forever
niggas
gone.
we used to and we watch, but a lot of those big channels, he didn't even do their predictions and get their hypocrisy. He didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Who
Like
I
Marcus
missed? Who I
Villegas.
missed? Cause I was thinking about that. Who I missed?
Yeah, you missed like Fight Hub, you missed Sean Zattel, all those dudes, all
Mm.
those niggas. Ellie Setback, all them niggas was picking Spence.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
Ali. Fuck, I
yeah,
didn't know he picked. Yeah, he did pick. Yeah, that would have been a good. Yeah, damn.
yeah. So a lot of the bigger channels you didn't really
Ellie
get, but you got
Sucksack.
the ones we knew. But yeah, a lot of them dudes did it too.
God dang. Who the
And
fuck
was that
gave that name?
disrespectful to pick arrow? That was
Yeah,
disrespectful
I
to pick
don't
arrow.
really care. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like how I be seeing it, it be certain fights I come out and tell you who the fuck will win.
But
This
I'm
fight,
saying, as an analyst, you're
that
supposed to
shit's
be
like,
neutral. Like when you watch
nah,
fights,
hell nah,
you
hell
hear
nah,
commentators,
hell
you
nah.
know
An
who they want
analyst?
to win when they commentate the
No,
fight, and it
they get
shouldn't. It's
Hell
not
paid
nah.
supposed to be like that.
to entertain. They don't
Nah,
get
you
paid.
gotta, nah, motherfucker gotta put their stamp down. People be wanting boxing media to do that shit.
Nah,
Oh, why don't you just stay neutral so one person won't be mad at you for saying this person will win? Motherfucker, in my opinion.
but look,
Motherfuckers be sensitive with that shit. At the
when you
end of
try to
the
convince,
hold
oh,
on.
go ahead, my bad.
At the end of the day, like you can't get mad. I don't give a fuck if it's a regular person or people or if it's a channel with people running that bitch and then the channel is picking a certain fighter. Let they ass do that shit because at the end of the day, and since we speaking about Bud and Canelo, then I just put it in they with them. Bud see the shit and that's motivation for him. If you looking to see that and
Facts.
how people and how people saying Canelo out this bitch drinking at the bar, chilling, ain't doing shit, and he looking at the media and all he seeing is motherfucker. Oh, motherfucker say I'm about to serve this motherfucker. Hey, the streets talking. They think I'm about to knock this motherfucker out. This and that, and he bullshitting. Then let that be what it is. Motherfucker can't get mad at that, or even in vice versa. If everybody thought Bud was gonna win, so I don't really
But
see that shit like that.
at,
Just let
at
you gotta
I'm
let
talking
shit like
about
that play the course.
after
Yeah,
the
man.
fight though,
Facts.
they try to say they try to switch up and ride on Bud's coattail. Like they
Shit,
didn't say that,
cause that's what you
but
do with the winner.
and look, I say, but even not even just
That's
them,
been the game.
just the fans
Motherfucker.
also. They want to say, oh, Roy Jones is punch drunk. That's why he picked Bud. Tim Bradley got hit in the head too many times. They're like all that
Well, well,
bullshit.
well, well. Hold up. Let me jump in right
Man,
here.
I
Let me,
just
let me.
watched
No, no.
Tim
Hold up,
Bradley
hold up.
fight, boy.
Let me,
Like,
let me
bro.
jump in right here, bro. Roy Jones, he been losing it lately, bro. I will say, bro. Right? So, no, no. I'm be honest. I'm be honest. I get what they said because this man, right? I just spoke about this earlier. He
Yeah,
went. He said that Bud got 6 or 7 different ways to win, right? They said Canelo that one way that he win, he got to be perfect, and I'm just like, huh?
Huh?
What?
That's crazy.
Maybe he said that backwards.
No, no, he did. You always get Skyler. You got to stop this shit,
Nah,
bro. You
he
always
should
No,
get
be
no,
a
no,
nigga
fucking
the
no.
benefit. No, no,
Cause
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me come at Skyler, bro, because he like Roy Jones. You always give him the
well,
benefit
he
of the doubt.
love
No,
Roy
hold
Skyler,
Jones.
on,
he ain't
X.
say it
I
backwards,
don't
bro.
even like Roy Jones. You know my favorite fighter,
No,
You
he
Tyson.
didn't
love
say
that
it
nigga.
backwards,
Quit
bro. He
capping.
did not say
You
it
love
backwards,
that
bro. I'm
nigga.
not gonna let you do that.
Yeah, I don't
That
even
nigga
like
know what
Mike
he
Tyson,
said.
James, Tony, or Roy, bro. My favorite fighter,
Nigga,
Tank.
stop it. Nigga, James Tony
Nah,
I
your
don't even
stop,
favorite
like
bro.
them
fighter, because
niggas. Hey,
that's
them
my
niggas
favorite fighter,
disgusting,
nigga.
bro.
That's how I know you capping.
Yo,
That
Q, them
nigga,
niggas
that
disgusting, bro. I gotta do the
that
pure on
nigga.
y'all.
No, no, hold up. That nigga, that hold up.
Hey,
No,
yo,
no, but
That
the
that
pure on.
I the more I listen to Roy
Speak for
Jones talk,
yourself.
hold up. The more I listen to Roy Jones talk about boxing, bro, he just one of those guys like
for sure.
no, not even that. You know a guy who participated in the sport was mad great at the sport, but when they talk about the sport, pure bullshit come out their mouth. He one of them niggas, bro. Like he one of them niggas in my gym, bro. Like
Man,
they nice, bro.
yeah,
But when
nah,
you talk about boxing, they got Tank number
man,
one pound for pound or
man.
some shit. Like
Roy Jones was a
he one of
cold
them
man.
niggas, bro. He
Man,
one of them niggas, bro.
Roy Jones was one of the coldest motherfucking commentators on ESPN,
Nah, he
man.
probably could
Yeah,
commentate
he was
boxing on
close.
what
He
he's
is.
seeing in the
but
ring, but and
he a bad trainer though.
He
He a
still
bad
is
trainer.
cold.
I
Yo, I
mean,
think,
it's a lot.
yo,
he ain't.
X, it
Hey,
makes
Nah,
nigga,
he
sense in
ain't.
reverse.
hey, hold up. It's a lot of motherfuckers like that. It's great players that ain't good coaches. That's the game.
Yeah, that's a fact.
When you so great, you
Yeah,
expect some motherfuckers to just be able to get it, and you can't even go in depth with
yep,
the shit. But a motherfucker
yep.
who couldn't even squabble like that, it give you the best game of your motherfucking life, boy. You know me.
Yeah,
And that's what them niggas be
Yep.
after that
Hey,
motherfucker
hey, but you
doing.
know what, X? The only reason I say that, not because I like Roy Jones, because it makes sense in reverse. Canelo got several ways to beat Bud, and Bud got to be perfect. So I say, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he just said it backwards.
several
Bro,
ways.
I mean, nah, that shit not true. Like, I can see why Roy Jones say that, bro. But but it could be the fact that we're overrating the power and the size. Roy Jones not looking at it like that because he was one of them little niggas to win up and beat a motherfucking heavyweight, bro. It's niggas that did this. So that's why I'm like, shit, yeah, I feel like Canelo could win, but bro, so the shit that I'm saying Canelo could beat him with, bro, on God, I could be sitting here overrating that shit, bro. I can't really put that shit like because Canelo is super flawed, bro. And if we talking Bud fighting him, and
He
E
got
we ain't
way
even
more direction.
and E we ain't even get to talk about it earlier when you was like, if Canelo and Bud was on like the same trajectory and they was fighting both at the same weight class, fought back in the day, hell no, Canelo probably wouldn't even take that fight. But for
Nope.
that same reason, before that same reason, we know that nigga Bud would have beat his ass a plethora of different ways on me. So it's like,
How do we know that though, Q?
it's what? How do I know that?
No, how do we know that?
Man, for the same reason he whooped Earl
I will
ass,
say
my
this.
guy.
I will say
But,
this.
but would you agree or disagree that
Hold up.
Earl is nowhere near the level Canelo is?
I will say this. Even
Yeah, I can agree with that. Earl not on the
That's
level of Canelo,
and that's the thing. That's where I would disagree with you,
but
Q. You
but
out of everybody, that's why like fuck, bro. All the ones that know how to talk boxing left, all the fucking clowns, they stay behind. But anyways, the thing is, bro, Bud has never fought anybody
bro,
else that.
cut throwing a little salt. He throwing a little
this
salt on somebody.
motherfucker Piero, man.
No, I've been saying that for the longest, Q. But it is what it is. But it's literally Q. Like literally, you haven't been around, bro. Like literally, X ain't around. Like it's all clowns nowadays. But anyway, yeah, bro. It's just like that's the thing, bro. Like literally, like we got nothing to go by. We got nothing to go by. Yeah,
Yeah.
a fighter at the level of Errol Spence, yeah, Bud beat the shit out of. But that's not what Canelo is.
But I put it like this, man. God damn, that shit kind of hard, man. Hmm. I put it like this, man.
Doctor.
If Bud is on the same wave, like he could take Canelo power, then I mean, but bro,
Hey,
he
if a man Cloud
he
could have took his
gon'
power, he
he
would have beat him.
but he
Nobody
gonna
took
get
that.
hit because Canelo got the chin, and Canelo is literally a motherfucker that'll just soon as you swing, boop boop, he gonna throw his shit. Cause
Yeah.
motherfucker, you not knocking me out. I'm swinging when you shit.
Pause,
You
pause, pause,
swing.
pause, pause, pause right there. Pause right, stop right there.
What?
Stop right there.
What?
Canelo, not only do Bud punch between your punches, Canelo do it too.
Hell yeah.
Canelo do it too.
What? That's how we did
Canelo
what
do
the
it too.
motherfucker Billy Joe Saunders when he hit him with that thing. That motherfucker was trying to throw that to the body. He was wah.
But
So
That
it's
Canelo
shit
not
went
not
out
never
of
like
him.
feared
Even or
Canelo,
even
Canelo,
Bud.
Canelo cowl punch on the front foot. Bud do it mostly
yeah.
in mid range back foot.
Or
But
even
Uh-huh.
check this.
or even when
Go ahead.
or even when he fought what you call it? What's my man's name? The
Which one?
the
La-
damn he beat Danny Garcia. He just whooped Danny Garcia ass.
Lara, Lara,
Lara.
Lara.
Lara. Man, that motherfucker Lara was up in that bitch doing that little shit. Canelo's in that bitch. Wah! Walking his ass down, throwing that shit to that body, not giving a fuck about that shit. That shit like Canelo,
And check.
he come with a different type of like even and it's like it's lazy. It'll be lazy for another fight to do it, but the way Canelo fight, that's his style, and he get that shit off. But if another fighter did that shit Canelo did, they'd have been got their ass knocked the fuck out. Canelo ass got a chin though. That nigga not going, bro. That motherfucker don't
And
go
also like
on
the
me.
few times that like fighters have got his respect, Danny
You gotta
Jacobs,
make him go.
Triple G,
Pause.
and yeah, Danny Jacobs and Triple G are the biggest examples. Like literally, Canelo could turn on
And Big
the
Ball.
back foot and the defensive. Remember against Danny Jacobs, bro? Like literally, that fight was close. That's because
Yeah, that fight was
offensively, like
close.
Canelo didn't really like the output wasn't a lot, but bro, Danny couldn't touch him. Same
He
thing with
doing
Triple
that,
G, the first
but
fight. Remember the first Triple G fight? Fought the whole fight on
yeah,
the back foot.
yeah. And he don't fight like Caleb Plant, so that shit not even
Yeah,
a
true.
fucking style comparison. But Caleb Plant was out boxing this motherfucker ass damn near 6 rounds straight. we
I'm gonna tell you this, Q. I
felt
already
like the
saw it
fifth round.
as soon as they made the fight, it was official. I already knew the best chance for Bud has to do it. And Kelly Pavlik, watch the interview if you get a chance. Kelly Pavlik did a great take, and I agree with him. He's got to take
Uh-huh.
it to Canelo. That's the only way he's gonna win. Like
Yeah,
trying to
his
outpoint him off the back
yeah.
foot, nah. Canelo's got that
Mm-mm.
unlocked. You got to
The
go
best.
forward. And
Yep, the
That's
literally,
what
best.
you want.
the
Yep.
last time somebody
hmm
went forward with him and wasn't like and literally gave him a run for his money until Canelo adjusted was Jaime Munguia.
Here's the
Jaime
thing.
Munguia, Jaime
Nah, what
Munguia
the
was
color
a
did that?
very
Hold
close
up.
fight.
Hold up. Hold
Was a
up.
very
Here's the
close fight.
thing. Here's the
And Jaime
thing.
Munguia, a gigantor.
Here's the thing. Nobody has beat Canelo boxing on the back foot primarily,
Floyd,
just for a
yeah,
whole
because
fight. No, he didn't. He mixed it up.
and Floyd low key walked him down.
Mhm.
He did everything.
Bivol beat him like that.
Everything.
Bivol beat him like that.
Nah, Bivol
Nah, he
for
was on
large
back foot.
majority, he wasn't on the back foot like that. He was
No,
mid
he was on the
range.
back foot the
He was
entire
mid.
fight.
He was
Watch the fight
mid. No,
against
he was
Canelo.
not. No, he was not.
No,
If
yes,
he
he
was,
You
was.
got,
Watch
he
that
was.
fight
No,
against
he
Canelo.
was not. No, he
bro,
was not. No, he
bro.
was
You
not.
Yes.
He
you got to
hold
make
up. Can I
Canelo.
talk? Can I talk? He was mid range, or Canelo was with his back against the ropes.
You got to make
That was
He
Canelo
the other
wasn't
way
smother
on
his
the
around.
back
punches.
foot
Way
a
around.
lot.
Other way around. Yes, he was.
You gotta make
All
Canelo
right.
smother his punches, bro. That's why he don't get that shit out. That's why Floyd was on his motherfucking ass. Motherfucker
Yeah,
ain't he
Floyd
couldn't
fucked him
get
up.
in
Floyd the only
range.
one that fucked up Canelo.
Not
Floyd fucked
Bivol
him up.
did too. Bivol did too. Canelo, he made Canelo keep his hands up and protect himself so he couldn't even punch like that. Like you
Nah,
gotta
Bivol fucked him up, man.
your offense
Literally,
gotta be your
Canelo,
defense.
the Bivol fight, the
On me.
entire fight, Bivol fought with it. I mean, excuse me, Canelo fought with his hands down in the entire
Shit.
fight.
Yeah, when he
Got
was
fucked
throwing the
up too.
punches, when he was
No,
throwing them
no, no,
punches,
no,
but when he
literally,
wasn't, Bivol was tagging his ass. He had to keep his
Hmm.
fucking hands
no, it
up.
wasn't like
On me.
Bivol said it himself.
Shit.
Watch the interviews right after.
I
Watch
watched
even
the
when they
fight.
I
interviewed
know
him.
what I watched.
Oh, I know, but
We watched that motherfucker, me, you,
Watch
and
what Bivol
Mel.
said when they asked what can Crawford do to beat him because you beat him. Well, Crawford fights nothing like me. Like
No, he
literally,
don't.
for me to beat Canelo,
Mm-mm.
it took a lot. I literally threw at this man 10 punch combination. I was only able to land one, two.
Yeah, he was hitting a lot of glove and shit like that. But
And he was
that's
whiffing too. He was
but
whiffing
but
too. Like
but
literally with his
but
hands
but
down. Canelo put that's crazy.
nah,
That's best defensive
hell
Canelo.
nah, hell
Best
nah. No, the fuck he wasn't. When he put
with
his
his
hand,
hands down.
when
Literally
he
with his
put his
hands
hands
down.
down, he
With
was
his
getting
hands down.
touched. When he put his
No,
hands down, he was getting his ass, and he put them
bruh.
motherfuckers
He
back
never
up,
got it.
and he was smothering them
Bruh.
shots, bro, on me. And
If
then,
you look up Canelo Bivol
hey
highlights,
yo,
it's literally the two
Piro,
highlights of Bivol. The only
hey
Man
two
said
highlights.
Piro,
highlights.
hey Piro,
What's
it's
up?
a picture. It's a picture of that fight on me. Canelo trying to throw a right hand, and Bivol literally got his motherfucking jab in his face. Canelo running to that motherfucker. Hey yo. On me.
But like literally
Hey,
like that.
hey,
That
that
yeah.
motherfucker was looking
That's
like he
how
was doing a
it was.
boomerang, bro. On me, that motherfucker Bibble had that jab in his face.
Hey,
That shit was
that's what I'm
funny.
That was
saying.
horrendous, bro. That was
With
horrendous.
Bud, the activity, when Canelo was faced with activity in the ring, he just put up the high guard to block.
Hmm.
And Bud is way more active than Canelo is, and he could
Shit.
just be
I thought you
just as
about to say the
active
B
as
Bud,
ball
Bud.
is. I was about to say
Bud,
you fucking lie.
Nah,
Bud
I'm
Tank,
saying Bud. That's
Bud
how I
Tank
think
and
Bud was fighting.
Canelo.
Nah, no, and I look based off of his recent fight. No, he is not. He's not way more active than he is
Yeah.
based off of his recent fight.
Bud Tank and Canelo and ConcuBox are like the top five motherfucking least punch throwing motherfuckers in the round, bro. That's
Facts,
a
facts.
fact. Canelo, Bud, and Tank, them motherfuckers don't be throwing shit, bro.
They're
They
also the
got a
most
low ass
accurate
punch
too. They're
down.
also the most
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
accurate.
that's why I
they
tell people.
percentage because they'll knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
Me, they are boy. Don't let them get it. You know
I
what I'm
told
saying? But
bro Q. I told people that cause they got this whole outbox thing in their head that he gonna do the Canelo, but bro, he don't throw that much more punching than Canelo if he do at all.
but he is
They
smaller, so he might be more. No, I don't know, bro. If
they're
if that power, boy, Canelo, like he feeling that power, like Charlo was feeling the power. Like he didn't even. That motherfucker took a knee. It was just this motherfucker. God damn, hold up, on me, like shit's hurt.
Overwhelmed.
But
Yeah,
Charlo was waiting on that shot. Like he stood there and he threw because Canelo threw
He
like
braced for
three
that shit.
punches in a row. He braced himself for the shot. He wasn't trying to
mm,
get out the way or counter or none of that.
yeah. He looked low key sad in that bitch, bro. Oh
Yeah.
he fought
man.
the wrong game plan. He fought the wrong game plan. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
but he don't got a bag. That one motherfucker ain't got no bag. But see that's why I say like even though Caleb Plant got knocked out, Caleb
Hmm.
Plant got a deeper bag. So a motherfucker only imagine if he just had other shit that he brought to the table other than just the same motherfucking this no power and then
And,
and your gas tank trash.
and
I
Plant
mean
did
so
good, but
Caleb
he
don't got
wasn't in there to
nothing, bro. I don't know
win.
why
He
people
was
say
there
that.
like to survive. He talking about not bad for this and that. Like that
Nah,
ain't Bud
Bevo,
ain't got that mentality.
that boy Bevo pull it on Canelo, man. 8-4, man.
No,
Yeah.
I had
I
my first initial X was 8-4 for me as well.
Mm.
But like to me it's 8-4-7-5. 8-4
I
like the
look,
person that
Pure.
watched
I'm not gonna let nobody lie to me, Pure. I know what I watched in that fight. This is what happened to me in that fight, right? Canelo for the first four, it was looking like every other Canelo fight, like he was gonna win. I'm not gonna lie. People like, oh, that's not true. Canelo ain't do shit. Go back and rewatch the fight. Canelo for the
Canelo
first four
really never
rounds
did shit
had,
in the first 4 rounds.
bro. Canelo in the first four rounds, he had it, bro. Like that's how I was looking
That's a fact.
until he got tired and Bivol start putting on a bunch of punches on him. That's what I
A
seen,
lot
bro.
of punches,
Yeah.
motherfucker. And that's what
So
I
35
for
touched
me,
punches
on
didn't land.
Bivol.
the
Canelo didn't
reason
land either.
the reason why I say that is because I don't think that's a fight Canelo couldn't have won. His just gas
Canelo,
tank failed him.
It
he
did.
couldn't adjust to what Bivol
Horrible.
was doing either. He couldn't adjust.
Eddie fucked up too, though. Eddie Reynoso fucked up because, like, literally, like, I don't know if Eddie thought it was close or it was like he thought it was 8-4 or whatever.
Man,
But like, literally going into the 12th, literally, if Canelo wins the 12th, it's a
hey,
draw.
yo,
It's a draw
hey,
on
Mm.
all scorecards. It's
bro,
a draw. Eddie tells
bro,
them, don't go in there and try. Like literally, like don't like literally. You can't knock him out. Like that's what Eddie was telling them. Like literally, like that was a horrendous advice, bro.
bro. It ain't no way no motherfucking Canelo could ever beat that motherfucking Bivol, bro. That nigga not
Shit,
ready,
bro.
man. He ain't.
Once he cooks Bud,
They fight
that's the
10
next
times.
IQ. That's the
They
next
fight
IQ,
10 times. He losing 10 times, my nigga. That
bro. He's gonna fuck
motherfucker,
up Bivol.
man.
He's gonna fuck up Bivol in the rematch, bro.
Hell
You gonna see.
no. Hell no.
You gonna see.
Hell no. Hell
Canelo didn't
no.
want the rematch at
That
60 or
motherfucker, that
75.
motherfucker too small, bro. That motherfucking Bivol throw too many punches. Canelo can't fuck with that dude, bro. Only thing he
Bro,
gonna
like
do is
nah,
eat
it's the other
punches.
way around, bro.
He
Like
gonna
Bivol
eat
got lucky.
punches,
Bivol got
bro.
lucky.
He gonna
Bivol
eat
got
them
lucky.
bitches, bro. Ain't
He
nothing
said he
luck
got
without a
lucky.
nigga tapping your motherfucking head 30 times in a round, bro. Come
Bro, but
on, man.
that didn't happen, bro. That didn't
Hell
happen.
no.
That didn't
Shit.
happen. What's 3 times
Make it
12? What's 3
or
times
make
12?
or making you punch your fucking self in the face, nigga, because you want to keep your hands up. Get out of here. Only
No, his
thing
hands was
Bivol,
down. His hands was down.
only thing Bivol didn't do is motherfucker go to Canelo body like that. And if he would have did that, he damn near would have rang that boy bell. Canelo
Bro,
better stop fucking around, and that nigga ain't seen 175 cents, nigga. Sit
Ain't
your ass
nobody
Bivol,
want
down.
that
Bivol
Damn.
Canelo
went in there
body.
to do what he normally does.
Okay,
Outbox and outthrow.
okay. And if he take his ass up there to fight Bivol, he opening that shit back up with Benavidez, nigga. So either way it go, I don't
Man,
care.
fuck
But he ain't
Benavidez, bro.
fucking.
Benavidez a
But he
clown,
ain't
bro.
fucking with that nigga,
Benavidez can
dog.
fight Jake Paul, bro. That's what he
He
gonna do
ain't
next.
fucking
But
with
anyways,
Buddy, bro.
bro,
If he do that, he's
Canelo
super.
Bivol
He as
2,
lame as
bro.
Tank. He do that
Woo.
shit.
And look, what fighter can we ever say we seen go to Canelo body? It never happened.
Mayweather,
Mayweather.
Well, yeah,
Um,
Floyd got off on him on the body. That's
tap
about it,
that,
though.
tap that motherfucker. But see,
That's not.
a lot of
Stroud.
people don't do that because they afraid of that danger. Billy Joe
Yeah,
Saunders was trying to, but he got
Yeah,
punched in the
Billy Joe.
process. But that's what you're gonna have to take fucking with Canelo.
And,
That's
and,
what
and,
that's what it is with
He
Bud,
was
bro.
trying
You're
to
gonna have
too.
to take some,
and
bro.
also he good at keeping his shoulders tucked. I mean his elbows tucked. So
Yeah.
it's not easy
And he
to
also rolls
yeah.
with the shots, bro. Like that, which is
Yeah.
a lost art.
Yeah, cause that motherfucker Canelo feet trash. They straight walk you down offensive feet. He don't got defensive feet. He got defensive upper body movement. That motherfucker move at the waist. Get under some shit. You feel me? But
and when
keeping them
he
hands up.
If you got trash feet like that, like how, like literally, like, bro,
He don't got defensive feet. They for offense.
and when he moved,
because that's
when
his
he used
style,
them,
bro. Look at the first Triple G fight. Look at the Austin
He
Trout fight.
lost. He
Bro,
lost. He lost the
no,
first Triple
bro,
G fight.
bro. First Triple
Motherfucker,
G fight was a draw.
motherfucker, what?
It was a draw.
What?
It
What?
was a
That
draw.
motherfucker
Was it
lost,
not a
man.
draw? Was it
Nigga
not a
got
draw? Yes or no?
nigga
Was
wrong
it not a
fight,
draw? Yes or
nigga.
no?
What?
Was it not a draw? Yes or no?
Huh?
Was it not a draw? Yes or no?
Yeah, that mean he lost.
No. How does that mean he
even
lost?
Canelo fans say he lost that
What?
fight.
Bro, man,
Man, it's
stop
not
it.
about Canelo fans, bro.
Yeah.
Man, it's about who won the fight. Nobody won the
All
first
right,
fight. It was a draw.
all right. He got. I give him that second one. That first one. That first one was nasty work, nigga.
Yeah,
You
I
damn
thought
near.
I probably watch it fast. I ain't watched it in a long time, but
I ain't
watching
seen
it,
it in a minute.
I thought Canelo big. I thought he lost like 8-4 that one. I thought
Nigga
so.
lost. Hey,
I thought it was
yo,
a draw. I had a draw.
man, that boy Triple G
I'm
was
not mad
giving
at that.
him.
I'm not.
Woo!
Well, nah. I gotta give pushback. Yeah, I don't think it was a debate on who won, in my opinion.
Bruh, but it's the crazy cards, bruh. That's people. That's all they dwell on instead of just watching the fight for what it is.
Yeah, and that's why I ain't really trying to hear that draw shit you saying, cause that was them judges cards, nigga. Shit,
It was
I
a draw.
seen. Hey, that
It was
shit
a draw.
I seen
I
though.
saw. I saw a draw.
Shit,
I saw a draw.
that shit I seen. Hey, yo,
I saw a draw.
And
Canelo
I don't
proved his
think
motherfucking chin, nigga.
and I don't think it's a
Yeah,
debate who
yeah,
won the second fight. I think Canelo won that.
yeah,
He
yeah,
passed
he
the flying
definitely.
colors, you know. But
And
And I thought Canelo
he got the
did.
last one, the third one too.
Every
Even
time
though
I
it was
watch it,
ass.
bro, it gets
yeah,
closer
that
and
third one.
closer.
Let's not talk about that. That shit trash.
That shit was whatever. Yeah, but the second one was very close, bro. I thought it was like wider, but like every time I watch it, it's closer and closer. It was a very competitive fight. The second one.
Canelo did what he should have did in the first fight and the second fight,
Well, I mean, in the first fight,
basically.
in the second fight, he wasn't dominating Triple G. In the first fight, he was first 5 rounds.
Man,
It's crazy.
Hey,
first
is
It's
fight
Mike
that bitch thought he could box. Nigga,
is
fuck out of here, nigga.
it's
Ah!
hold up. It's
Watch.
crazy. It's crazy
Ain't crazy.
because the second fight is the only time I see him box on the back foot. Not a lot of people thought he had that in him, bro. He did that. I mean, he was
his
presented with a
Michael
guy
though
who
somebody kicked in
Who
that
did?
second fight
Who did
though.
that?
you
Yeah.
said what?
His Michael though somebody kicked in that second fight.
Oh
Ah.
shit.
Who was boxing
And
on
he
the back?
tested positive before
X.
that
Who
fight.
was
They
boxing on the
kicked
back?
it back.
Mm,
Oh, he got suspended, huh?
Yeah, before the
mm,
first
mm,
fight.
Crazy. That's crazy work. He wasn't believing in himself like that.
mm. Put that steak up in him. That's what they say.
Yup.
Cause I know
Hey,
he
bro,
farming his own chicken and steak and shit.
we don't got to worry about this fight because, like, I talked to Bud and Canelo. They got a gentleman's agreement. Like, Canelo gets to take all the clenbuterol he wants, and Bud gets to use his magic glove.
Oh
He told me
man.
yes. He told me
Damn, he's
yesterday.
gonna be
I
nasty.
I
Bro, run
mean,
that the gloves, man. When Everlast put out a statement about that, bro. Y'all
I
think
know,
it,
bro. It's a joke, bro. Relax.
oh, okay. I'm just making sure, 'cause some niggas
Yo,
be
let me
saying,
ask you this question, Piero, because I know you hate Canelo.
Yes, sir.
Who
Yes, sir.
did
Hey,
Bivol
bro,
beat him
you think I hate
convincingly in the
Canelo?
first
I
fight?
don't hate Canelo, bro. What's up, brother?
Did Bivol beat him convincingly in the first fight?
I was convinced.
Was it
no,
close
you
though?
wouldn't.
Yes, it was close.
Oh, okay. I was just checking to make sure you really did hate Canelo because nobody, including
No,
Canelo
I don't
Mama,
hate
thought that
Canelo.
was a close fight.
No,
What fight
like
you talking about?
all three judges thought it was
Bivol?
close. All three
Oh,
judges
oh.
thought it was. And you know who else thought it was close? Who was close? Bival's coach and Bival himself.
I mean, they're going up against Canelo. I will hope they think it's close. They're going in the ring with the four rounds down already. You know
Exactly,
what I'm saying?
exactly. A
I mean,
close fight with Canelo is a blowout.
now that
They
that that
should
is
be
a
putting that in his head. They should be
theory.
putting that in his head.
Conspiracy theory
If
happening.
you fight Canelo, even if you're doing good work, your coach should be telling you whatever you do is not good enough. Do more because it's Canelo, bro.
facts.
They got
He
Bud
should be
versus Jeff
telling you
Horn
that.
playing right now. Shit.
I mean, they should be like planning like how to beat the dude instead of like sending a YouTube.
Only way to beat him is knock him out. That's why. Listen, this is why people don't even really like fighting Canelo. They only in it for the money, because you got to do like X said. You got to do extra, bro. It's the only sport where you got to do extra. Winning is not enough. And then he got a granite chin, so you know what I mean. It's
Yeah, it's
like,
a
man,
final boss, my nigga.
facts, bro.
Some fighters don't gotta do shit, bro, but just call out people's name and cap.
All right,
Hey
here we
man,
go.
yeah, it was good chatting y'all. I'm
That's a
about to
fact.
eat lunch though, man. I'm
All
gonna
right,
listen in though. Peace out.
All right, brother.
Bro,
Take it easy, man.
bro, you better go drink you some lemon out there defending Bud. You went horse and shit.
For real, I
man.
get
I,
You
to
and
I,
your
I
voice,
ain't gonna,
Keep
I
man.
ain't
defending
gonna
Bud,
lie,
though, brother.
Bud,
Keep
Bud
defending
is
Bud,
cold
bro.
though, bro.
Defending Jake Paul's clown
I,
ass.
I'm gonna be real though. Just because I'm sitting here watching Bud fight Jeff Horn right now, and they is about the same height, bro. And I know Bud got the same reach. Hey, yo, Bud could low key serve Buddy, but he gonna have to throw a lot
Man,
of money.
Oh,
no.
Ah,
this
look,
nigga
hey,
cute,
look,
man.
hey,
He
look,
got this
hey,
nigga
Man,
cute,
look,
man.
you bought
Yeah,
into the
this
hype,
nigga,
Q.
man. Yeah, man, this
hey,
nigga
That's
cute.
look,
cute, man. Talk that shit,
hey,
bro.
look,
They get
He was
sensitive when
doing that shit all like he
it's
like
strange.
this is a cute dude. This is a
hey,
cute dude.
look.
He be like this. He be like, look. I'm about to
Look at
mimic him
that. Look at him,
perfectly,
man.
bro. I'm about to mimic him perfectly. He be like, well, nigga, pick what you gonna
Uh,
pick, nigga.
uh,
That nigga be like, nah, nigga, just stand firm with your pick, nigga. It's all good. We know it's Bud, man, but
hey,
he
hey,
just doing some dumb
nah,
shit, man. That shit.
nah, because I really feel like this, bro. These dudes really, Bud really one of the coldest dudes since Floyd, bro. On me, like Buddy really been serving people for a whole era, bro. Since Andre Ward
Serving
and they
niggas a
was they
plate of
was still
knuckles.
fighting. On me, like since the old generation been fighting, bro. Like he really was doing it. Canelo been doing it too, but like now it's like It's like his shot. Low key back in the day, man, Bud probably would have been fought if somebody like Canelo moved up and did that. He got a chance. I gotta give him that. You know, Canelo, like I ain't like I know how he fight, bro. Like, Canelo not impressive to me and shit. Like I was just saying, bro. When you start when we sit back and don't overrate that power, which is super hard to do with Canelo because he got a chin. But you know, we over here talking about the fights he got beat up in, like Bivol, bro.
I mean, we
Hey,
capping for the
dude,
fights he got beat up in.
buddy
They
could
doing.
get he could get tagged up. Like let Canelo go in
You,
there and
you know
get
what's
going that
funny?
bitch drunk, bro. He could get
You know what's
tagged.
funny? I think even if they were the same size, it wouldn't be an easy fight. I don't think so. I
Easy,
think
nah.
Bud. I think no, no. Listen, I think Bud chances be better, but let's look at it like this, right? We would look a lot of us, including me. I thought the Spence fight. I thought Spence had more than it. He had a decent chance against Bud, but I picked Bud by stoppage, right? If he had that chance, right? If the chance in my head that I thought Spence had, right? What's the chances of Canelo? Because he's better than Spence.
Uh,
Better defense than Spence, more power than Spence,
but
better chin than Spence. So even if him and
yeah,
Crawford the same
uh,
size, that shit not easy, bro.
their reach though, and then
If
I
we talking
go.
about the best versions of them
I, I'm
fighting each other.
I don't think we're gonna get the best version.
No, no,
Like,
I'm saying hypothetically, bro. If they were both the same size, fighting each other at their peak,
I think Bud will win.
Same
Like,
experience, X.
yeah, we talking
yeah.
about like 47.
Canelo smokes him easy.
Eh, Nah, I have Bud beating him because that mean I'm giving Bud that like that little boxing shit. Like Bud used to be light on his feet a little bit back in the days and shit. So he get that little aspect. He's serving Canelo. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he stop him, but Canelo losing with a red face on me. That boy
Skill for
losing.
skill, Canelo just has all the boxes checked over, but
Canelo ain't got it.
that's not knocking it. That's not knocking it. Like
I
literally,
see
like that's not knocking.
y'all make me think about them flaws Canelo got, bro. Low key, like
Well, name one of the key flaws
I'll give you.
other than the slow feet. Other than the slow feet.
He just other than what?
Other than the slow feet. Everybody says the slow feet. What?
Shit, he throw the same punches.
He throws the same punches.
Yeah,
Like
he
like
don't
what? Like what?
he
What's his go to combination that he always throws?
go to combination. He gonna look to counter you with the left, or he like throwing that uppercut to the body. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna go to your body. He like throwing that little weak ass straight right two to the head. He be faking. He be doing that weak ass feint with his jab and shit.
Hmm.
Like
What about when he changes the direction of the shot? Is that good or bad?
I mean that's what I mentioned when he do that when he go to the body. Cause sometimes you think he gonna go to the body and he a boom, just right to the
It goes
head.
to the
You
head,
feel
right?
me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
And
like
he
I'm
sets that up though, right? You just don't do it like it don't happen by luck, right?
it depends. Like I'm saying, Bud got a both of them got good IQs, so I ain't gonna be able to. I ain't gonna take that away from him. I do think Bud got a better IQ, and I say the reason I feel like Bud got a better IQ is because
Mm.
Bud is, Bud is a better boxer. So for him knowing what he'll be able to do, he's just not gonna do one or two things. A majority of Canelo's IQ is a bravado of what you think is going to happen.
Yo, shout out to Q for for big.
That's
That's
why
not
that fake
IQ.
to, that's
That's not
why the
IQ though.
that's why the fake punch to the body and he go to the head is so effective because
Mm.
they gonna bite on the body because it hurt.
Yo,
You know what I
X, you gonna
mean?
have to
It's
do a segment.
bravado. It's a lot of
Because he
bravado
sets
and
Oh yeah,
shit.
I already know what you about to say, Scott. Let's go have it. He doing it to
Go ahead,
himself,
go ahead.
man.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna need to do Q versus Q because Q will make a case for both of them winning. He'll be like, but then
Yeah,
again,
yeah, cause
Canelo.
that's how I be looking at the fights though. I don't look at it one way because I'm like shit. Both of them bringing something to the
Man, let me
table.
tell you this, man. Let me tell you this, man. I find we find ourselves overthinking something that don't even have to happen. Bro, he gonna get beat up, bro. As skilled as he is, and I think he more skilled than Canelo, in my opinion. It won't matter because Canelo's skillful as well. He bigger than him. Like I said, he got the chin, the power, the durability. He undefeated at 168. Bud never fought at 168. Like it's like why would I? And not I'm not saying you, but it's a
A
lot
lot
of
of
other
people are
people
just saying.
blindly. It's a lot of other people blindly picking Bud because of reputation in other weight classes, assuming that he gonna possess these same abilities, and he no assuming that his abilities gonna be maximized at 168 like they've been in other weight classes when he didn't look that way in his first fight at 154 pounds. I don't give a fuck how much you train for a year or whatever to prepare for 168. Nigga, you didn't fight at 168 yet.
That
And
nigga ain't been
you
training for
fighting the
no
best
year.
168 pounder.
You fighting
Who,
one
That
of
who,
nigga
the
been
who,
best fighters
who,
on the. You fighting yourself essentially, just with
that
more
nigga been
experience.
making babies and stuff.
who
That nigga ain't
two-time
been
undisputed.
capable.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Literally, Q's one of the first guys I talk boxing with on YouTube over there on H's channel. One of the first dudes. It was him and the guy, the Croatian dude. I remember to this day, bro. Q knows what he's talking about. Right now, Q's looking for anything logically to say that Canelo can do that Bud could take advantage of. That's what I see.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Yeah,
Q knows what he's talking about.
but
Oh,
I
that's
never
what
heard
you
him
got
say
to look at.
bravado about any fighter.
But
I
that's
don't.
what that's what Canelo bring more than a lot of fighters. Like that's part of his IQ is a motherfucker scared to do something because what he gonna do. And the people that
And
have
I would agree with you, Q, but I've never heard
and the
you
people
use
that
that
haven't been.
to describe
Oh
him.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But look, it's like X said. Everything don't involve calculus, bro. This is exactly what we think it is, bro. You know why I learned my lesson with that Q when Boo Boo Andre was about to fight Benavidez, bro. And I kept telling everybody for years his name Boo Boo because he shit as a fighter. I kept shitting on him, bro. Everybody was trying to make me feel bad, bro. Like, man, you gotta stop doing that to these fighters, Scholar. They get in there, take risks, bro. You can't do that to these Steve Harvey. You just can't keep doing that to these boys, right? So fight night happened. He showed up 190 on snack and got demolished. And he was every bit of what I thought he was, bro. And I
He's
learned
funny as
then,
hell.
I'm
He's
doubling
funny as
down,
hell.
bro. Ain't nobody gonna convince me. The fighter gonna have to convince me, and I eat crow, bro. But I'm never changing my opinion again, bro.
mm, mm.
I mean, like literally,
Hey,
Boo Boo
yeah, I
passed the
feel you
torch to
on that.
Benavidez, bro. We just gotta keep it a buck.
Oh man,
Pass the torch,
And Scholar
man.
just said something very, very on point. The fighter's got to prove it to me, bro. That's like
Yeah.
literally truer words never been spoken.
Let me ask you this, Pure. Let me ask you this. I remember you said you want this. So let's say Canelo gets in there and wins the decision. You know what I mean? Drop Bud a couple times, which I think he will, and wins the decision, right? The next fight that he fights, if it's on the level of a Jaime Mugia or Balanga, will you say Canelo is ducking Bivol? Because didn't you say you want that rematch?
Me, Scholar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only fight I care about, bro. I don't give a fuck about the Bud fight. I don't care about David Benavidez. I don't care if he fights Usyk. Bivol's the only fight I want.
So if he don't take it, will you say he's ducking Bivol?
I don't like to use ducks, but fucking sure to appease the Canelo haters or people that just want to hear me say that. Sure,
Wait, hold up. You
whatever.
don't like Canelo. You're the king of the Canelo hate club.
I'm not. I'm the king of the Benavidez hate club. I used to be a member
Hey,
of the fan
hey,
club, to
and
be
let me tell you
honest.
something. I used to be
Guy's a
part of
clown.
that. Yo, me and X as X, bro. I wasn't no big Benavidez fan, but I'm not one to double down pure when I'm wrong, bro. If somebody present me with evidence and his evidence happened to come in a form of stoppages and punches thrown, bro, I ain't finna double down and be no stubborn fool, bro. Like Benavidez, bro. He's a good fighter, bro. He's a good fighter. All the you talk about Roy Jones with his bad take, he get respect from all the old school champions, all of them. There's not one
Yeah,
that call him a Boo Boo Andre.
but like they do that to everybody.
Cause they,
They
but
don't.
nah,
they never
Roy
dog Boo
Jones
Boo.
though.
They never dog
Roy
Boo Boo.
Jones. Don't
They
you
don't
can't
dog
even
Rolly,
compare
bro.
no
They
Roy
give Rolly
Jones.
the utmost respect.
I tell you
Man,
who don't get
stop
nobody
comparing Roy
respect.
Jones to that dude, bro.
James Tony. James Tony get Benavidez respect.
Yeah, he do. He like
James Tony
Benavidez
hates Canelo, bro. Of course he's gonna get Benavidez respect.
because
Nah,
he
James Tony
know
don't
But
hate
but
Canelo, bro.
but
he
yeah,
yeah
I mean
he do
yeah,
he
he
do
does.
hate him.
He
He
get low
don't
key
like
does.
that.
But
Yeah,
he,
So
like
this is what this is how I look at
James
it.
Tony don't like nobody. James Tony
Nah,
like
see,
himself.
that
nah,
is
yeah,
not that's not
That's
true,
it.
bro. You
Nah,
gotta
he
look
he
like
at it
don't
like
like
Bud.
this,
He
nobody.
Pure.
like Bud. He like Bud.
Listen,
Exactly.
He mean like in general. James Tony is the mean motherfucker.
yeah,
He
no,
really don't like
James
it.
is my
Yeah, he
partner. I
mean,
like
but you gotta look at it
he
like
gotta
this,
get
Q.
flowers, bro.
If James Tony Brain is he still want to box, bro. He don't know that he well past the age. So
That's
Canelo
what
would
I'm
be the
saying.
weight
Like
class where he would be competing in his prime. So that's how he looking at Canelo.
that nigga
He
ate out
looking
that
at it,
weight class.
huh?
Respect to my boy James Tony. He ate himself out that motherfucker Burger King and shit.
Bird King, baby.
Yeah,
But yeah,
he
bro.
like that
He
nigga was elite heavyweight. Like James Tony really was cold, bro. And he would have beat man.
Hey,
I
then
would
he
have loved
pop
to see
dirty
him
too
and
or no? He
Tarver
ain't pop
fight.
dirty.
Yeah, he
yeah, he
probably.
I
popped.
think
Yeah, he
he
popped.
popped dirty
Yeah,
before.
man.
Literally,
I look,
all our idols popped X. So like
man,
literally, like
I'd have loved to
this
see.
fucking drug shit ain't nothing, bro.
Nah, Floyd ain't pop,
He was
man.
eating that
Floyd ain't
same
pop.
burger.
Floyd
He ate
popped
that
too.
burger Canelo was eating.
Sorry to
Well, he
tell you.
popped for
I'm sorry to tell
performance
you.
enhancers.
He popped for
I don't remember.
testosterone.
Like
He
it
popped for
was. I
testosterone.
don't remember.
Nah,
He
pure,
popped
pure.
for
He not capping. So he didn't pop. So this what happened, bro. This what happened. So
man. Here this nigga go.
this the fact, bro. You can look this up. They
Nah, he
got
don't like
articles and
Floyd, so
everything.
they
He's
can,
not in the
he
lab
don't like
results.
Floyd.
Nah, bro. Just all right. Let me speak before you say that this is a fact,
No,
bro.
Go ahead.
I'm
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Cause,
Go ahead.
'cause me and Pure got the same story. You know, Pure like Floyd. I ain't gonna lie. I don't
I
like
love
Floyd, bro.
Floyd. I love Floyd.
But check this out. So Floyd Mayweather got an IV, and it was an illegal IV because he didn't get it approved by the commission. And Manny Pacquiao was trying to get that shoulder shot shit. Remember that? And they didn't approve it. So they made a big deal after the fight because they found out about Floyd and the IV. And then when they did that, the commission 3 days after the fight approved the IV. And it's like, wait a minute, you can't do that, bro. What kind of shit is that? They approved it because Floyd is in Vegas. Vegas makes a lot of money. So he just made a phone call so they could, cover up his tracks. But that wasn't a legal IV. And it ain't the IV that's the problem. The IV is used to mask drugs, and he was working with Alex Reza. And this is why I say that Floyd could have possibly did something. Because this don't make no sense, right? Floyd for
And the
years,
testosterone test, what was that?
huh?
The testosterone, the elevated testosterone test that he popped for. What was that?
I'm not familiar. I'm not familiar with it. I'm just talking
Yo,
about specifically
look it
this.
up. Look it up. Like the
Okay, I'll
documents.
check it out. I'll check it out, Pierre. I'm looking for some Floyd dirt, but now check this out. So
What is that?
so
Like,
so uh so when Floyd got the exemption, they made a big deal about the shit. Floyd went and got the 3 day exemption. But this is why I think Floyd might have did something, bro. This is why. Because you remember when he did that interview and he was like, man, come on, he walking through Kodo. Can't nobody stop Kodo. He walking through. It did a motherfucking head group. Come on, man. Guess what? If I'm a coward, I'm a rich coward. I don't even want to see no coward. When he was doing all that talking, right? He came out on record and publicly said that the reason why Manny Pacquiao looks so good in his fights is because of Alex Ariza. So if you accusing Manny Pacquiao of taking steroids and
Mm,
Alex Ariza is working with him, why in the fuck would you go get Alex Ariza to work in your corner? And then when you go get him in your
mm.
corner, all of a sudden you get this mysterious IV that you ain't ever got in your career before, and then you get the exemption.
scholar. Freddie Roach said that about Alex Ariza.
Oh yeah, Alex Ariza, bro. A lot of people have said Alex Ariza is a cheater, bro.
I mean, like at the end of the day, bro, like literally, like like literally, that's what I was trying to ask. All of our legends, Roy, James, Evander, like Shane, like they've all gotten popped, bro. Like fucking Roy didn't even get Roy and the guy that he fought that also got popped. They didn't even get punished for it because they got off of a technicality, like literally. But at the end of the day, bro, steroids, PDs, they don't make you a badass fighter. Because if
Cap,
they did, I'd take all this shit and be whooping all your asses right now.
cap,
I'm from
cap.
Texas.
Ryan Garcia just proved this.
I think Jersey is where X. I fuck him up too. Easy work, but it don't work like
No,
that.
no. Hey, no, that's cap, yo. Ryan Garcia just proved steroids make a difference.
No. Ryan Garcia did not prove that steroids make a difference.
Okay, well, how did Ryan Garcia look at the Devin Haney fight?
Devin Haney
Like
flawed
shit,
fighter too, bro.
like shit.
Nigga chin cheek.
Bro, he dropped Devin Haney, what, 3 times? Are you serious, Puro?
Yeah, and Devin got up every single time.
What does that have
Steroids,
to do with Ryan Garcia?
All right, we
literally.
go down this rabbit hole.
So if he wouldn't have took them, he wouldn't have dropped them, right? If he would have took the steroids, he would have
He is
dropped them.
funny as hell.
No, he would not have dropped him without
No, he wouldn't
steroids.
have. No, okay. So before you even knew that he was he got popped for Austrian, how did he knock out Luke Campbell? How did he knock out Fortuna?
Steroids. I mean, I think that's
He
simple.
never got popped, but he never got popped.
Shane Mosley hasn't got popped to this day. What are you talking about?
So, but nobody criticizes Shane
Oh
Mosley.
man, why you say that just now? Why you say that?
Nobody
Why
criticizes
you
Shane
say?
Mosley.
Oh man, this shit
Puro,
is getting nasty.
golly, we get it, bro. Put down the red, green, and white flag, brother. You got to
I
accept
don't gotta put
reality
it down, bro.
sometime,
I
Pure.
just like me
Puro.
personally. I
Ryan
can't put it down.
Garcia looked
I
like
like him
shit in
second
his
round.
last fight because he was not on steroids and they were using
No,
Vodatest.
no, no. That's your
So that's
opinion, though.
why
Everybody
Rolly,
can give an
who you
opinion.
think is
Everybody
a
can give an
sorry
opinion.
fighter, was
He
able to
is a
go in
sorry
there and beat
fighter.
his ass. He had that same
He
left hook
didn't
that
beat
he
his
knocked.
ass. He didn't beat his ass. He didn't beat his ass.
Bro, you gotta stop this, bro.
No,
Ryan
I
looked
don't gotta
fucking
stop
awful,
it, bro,
bro.
because I saw the shit, bro. Like literally, like if I have an opinion, I stand by it. I don't gotta change my opinion because somebody wants to like get their own narrative.
Okay, well, let me
I
ask you
saw
this:
what
did Ryan Garcia take steroids?
I saw. No.
That was no point.
Let
That
me
was
guess,
no
you don't even like
point.
Ryan either.
No, because all the evidence that we have, it was through contamination. So no, he didn't take steroids.
You said flu?
That is hilarious,
You said
bro. So
Ryan
let me
had
ask
the
you this.
flu?
Hold on, hold on. I gotta
He
ask
didn't
this,
even get
Pure. I gotta ask
suspended
this.
for the
So let me
pill
ask you
test.
this,
He didn't
Pure.
get
Do
suspended.
you
Yeah,
suspect
he didn't get suspended.
do you suspect Bud of
Ryan did
taking
get
steroids?
suspended.
No, I don't.
Okay, okay. At least you consistent with that, because boy, if you
I'm
said Bud was
consistent with
taking steroids,
everything, bro. I'm consistent with
no, no,
everything.
no, no. You
That's the
crazy
thing
with a
with me,
lot of
bro. It's
things.
easy.
No,
No, I ain't
no,
crazy with a lot of things.
now you
I'm not.
crazy, bro.
I'm not, bro.
So Pure, now you know better than the testers. You know better than the people that was testing Ryan Garcia.
No. Did he pop for Ostarine? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, he didn't pop for Ostarine?
See, look, I'm just doing you. Of course
Did
you pop for
Ryan
fucking
pop for
Oscar.
Ostarine or not?
Puro, you're making my argument. Ostarine is illegal.
Okay, all right, okay. So when he popped for Ostarine, he sent his supplements in. One of the supplements
Nope, 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 nope,
had
nope,
Ostarine in it. Yes,
nope.
yes,
Hell
yes.
no,
I have
nope.
the document.
That is
I have
not.
the document. I have
This
the
man got
document
documents,
with
bro.
Margaret
Golly.
Goodman's signature on it. I got the
Pure,
document
I'm gonna
with
call you
Margaret
Cesar
Goodman's
Chavez.
on it. No, bro, you can call me.
How
You
you,
can call me Betsy Sue. The truth is the
Betsy
truth.
Sue?
You,
No, it
the
would
truth
be,
is the truth.
it
Skyler,
would be,
the truth
it
is
would
the
be
truth.
Betsy Suman. That's what I would call you. But nah,
No,
Pure,
no,
you full of shit,
you can
bro.
call me whatever you want, bro.
Pure.
I literally got the paperwork with Margaret Goodman's signature on it that
Uh,
the supplements that they tested had trace amounts of Ostarine in it.
they did, but it was already fucking open. He didn't give a closed.
Yes,
Puro,
I
Puro.
understand it was already open. I understand it
Okay,
was already open.
so he could have
But
put the Ostarine in the pill,
that's all
correct?
he had, bro. What?
Puro,
I'm sorry.
could he have put the Ostarines in the pill? That the pill bottle that was open?
He could have, yes.
Okay, all right. That's what a cheater would do, right? Because they want to clear their name.
Literally, but that's what the boxers have to try to prove their innocence. That's what
Other
they
than they
have.
blood work,
Literally, contamination in supplements happens,
Oh
and
my
it's rampant.
God, Puro,
Is it or
bro,
is it not? Is it or is it not?
Puro, you gotta stop this, bro.
But that's the thing though, bro. Like I argue shit that's like literally common knowledge is on the internet, bro. You can literally go over there and they have athlete advisories. Please be careful what you put in your body because a lot of these
Puro,
supplements.
you have to submit your supplements to VADA while you're taking them, bro. What are you talking about?
No shit.
So okay. So the supplements that he submitted, right? Whenever he was trying to clear his name, when they tested it and they looked at the lot sample size, because it wouldn't just be one bottle that was contaminated, there was no other bottles that were contaminated. Why was it only his open bottle that was contaminated with Ostarine, bro?
Who said that? Who said that the lot wasn't contaminated?
So you got everything. So you got letters. So you got letters, Pure, but you don't know that.
You can't answer a question. Okay, got it.
Pure, you gotta stop, bro.
I'll answer it for you. I'll answer it for you.
You gotta accept that Mexican fighters cheat, just like every other race cheats, bro.
The lot wasn't contaminated was the NutraBio company itself. Why would the NutraBio, whether it had it or not,
Puro, bro, this is so frustrating. Puro, when you provide evidence to them, so you did all this research. Okay, let's go to Canelo. Let's go to the person you hate. Puro, let's go to the person you hate, Puro.
Or fucking popping, bro.
You do all of this dancing to get around the fact that he looked like shit. He looked like shit after that positive test. He was never the same. So Pure, let me ask you this: what happened to his left hook? Pure, okay, let's go with your dumbass argument, Pure. Let's go with your dumbass. Okay, he took the Ostarine. Okay, he took the Ostarine. He didn't know about it. Okay, he took the Ostarine. He didn't know about it. So now that he knows, and he don't get the Ostarine, why does he look less than fucking basic?
Literally, he's had one fucking fight.
Why does he look basic now without the Osterine?
Literally, what are you talking about? Basic.
He looked like ass.
Yeah, so did Rolly. Like fighters look like ass
And
all the
Rolly
time.
still
How does
beat
that
him.
have to do with
So
Osprey?
okay, so if Rolly
Canelo, he got popped for the clenbuterol, right? He looked
and
like
that
average
motherfucker ain't look the
skull.
same
Well,
either.
did not take the
He ain't looked the same since his positive test either.
He beat the shit out of fucking Billy Ho. He beat the shit out of Callum Smith. He beat bruh. Like he beating the shit out of motherfuckers after that pop test.
Canelo's stamina ain't been the same since that dirty
Canelo's
test,
stamina
bro.
has never been an issue. Ever. That's
Ever,
What?
another
yeah.
narrative.
He ain't got no
That's
What?
never
stamina.
another
Pure,
narrative.
you gotta stop this, bro. You
Yo,
just,
No,
bro.
I gotta stop
You
it, bro.
gotta
Like
stop, bro.
you
Wait, wait,
gaslighting.
wait, Pure. You disagree. You disagree with me that he was
No,
like.
you know, Scholar knows what I mean, bro. Scholar knows what I mean, bro. Like literally, the one fight.
No, I don't
Obviously,
know what you
like,
mean. Elaborate.
no, I don't need to elaborate, bro, because like you're just gonna gaslight. Like,
See
literally,
what I mean? See what I mean? He don't need to elaborate now.
one occurrence does not prove that you have gas tank issues.
Nah,
One
that's not the
occurrence.
one occurse for me,
One.
but you know,
Yeah,
that's your
What other
opinion.
ones?
Canelo ain't
What
shit
other ones?
after the
Zach?
sixth
What other
round
ones?
though.
Zach? What other ones? Zach?
You said what?
What other ones? Other than the Bivol one for you?
I seen it in the John Ryder fight.
You
I
just got
seen it
you gas
in
for the John Ryder fight?
yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
it's a gas. I don't know.
That and that's
But
one
if
of the
you know,
reasons.
I ain't tripping.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why people were saying he was past his gas tank and all that. And that's why in his next fight, he made it his business not to sit down in the corner against Charlo, and he smoked him because he said that was the one of the points people was bringing up, that he was looking gassed and things like that in previous fight. So,
So you think
yeah.
he's back on the clomiphene or what's it called?
I don't know what
No,
he's
I
on. I
think he
don't.
took the opportunity to
Clenbuterol?
fight a fighter that was a 154 pounder that didn't stand a chance against him to make it look like he was a god or his stamina was back. But the moment he got back into to the fights with the bigger guys, he coasted and took rounds off.
I mean, Munguia, literally, he didn't coast. He
Ass.
couldn't. Munguia
He's
didn't let him coast.
Ass. That nigga ass, bro.
Munguia didn't let him
Good,
coast.
good got knocked
He
out,
coasted.
man.
He
By a
coasted with
Coach,
bum,
Berlanga.
Q,
He coasted
and
with
then
bro.
had to
Berlanga.
take steroids to fight the
And then he
bum.
on me. That's what I'm saying. Then he got popped, bro. The buddy's ass, man. It's crazy.
And,
Who?
hey, Puro
Yeah.
say steroids
Yeah.
don't make a difference. He was knocked
Bro,
out in
no,
the
because
first
they
fight.
don't.
Then
They
in the
don't.
second
They don't.
fight,
They don't.
Mugia takes
They don't.
steroids and go the distance, bro. Pure, you
Yeah.
gotta stop this, bro.
Bruh, like literally, like, bruh, because you don't make a valid argument. You don't make a valid argument. You literally regurgitate every other, like, narrative since the beginning of boxing, bruh.
Wow. And they call
That's
you
crazy.
scholarship in the comments, Scholar.
No, Scholar knows the fair. Scholar knows the
Scholarship.
physics of boxing. Scholar knows boxing. Scholar knows the science of boxing. But literally, all the narrative bullshit, bruh. Like, bruh, that's the whole thing in itself, bruh. And at the end of the day, bruh, it's like literally, like more and more, all this information is like literally free to everyone. Back in the day, they would hide
Hey,
that shit. Like literally, it's
listen.
public record now. It's public record now.
Pure just going on a rant about nothing now. He talking about public
I'm not
records.
going to rant about nothing.
Instead of
What
he talking
what
about
did Ryan
gaslight
Garcia get suspended by? Why did he get suspended? Ryan Garcia.
Osterine.
No, we
Osterine.
did not. No, we did not. That's wrong.
Pure. This
That's
is
wrong. No, no,
okay.
no. You don't have to say
We're
Puro.
gonna
You're
end
wrong.
it here.
You're
We're
wrong.
gonna end it here.
You're wrong.
You
You're
have
just
never tested a
you're wrong.
fighter for
Just say you're
anything.
wrong. Just say you're
You
wrong.
may be the Mexican defender. You may
No,
know how to
I
look
don't
at
gotta
some
defend
transcripts that
shit.
Nah,
prove
wait,
your
hold
point.
up,
I
hold
literally
up,
don't
pause,
gotta
pause,
defend
pause. I
shit.
ain't gonna lie, I
It's
ain't gonna lie,
public
Scholar.
record,
Hold up.
bro. It's public
I ain't gonna
record.
lie, Scholar. I think he
It
right
takes
about this one because
$4
somebody
to
else
get
put me
that
on game about this.
to get
He
that
wasn't
to get
suspended
that
for that. He
public
was
record.
spent.
I'm sorry.
He wasn't suspended
You know
for.
what he did? Q. He did a straw man argument. So if he didn't get
How is that a
suspended
straw
for
man
it, he didn't
argument? He didn't
cheat.
get suspended
It's
for the
still
fucking
he still
Oscar.
had a positive Osterine test. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
matter.
he did not get suspended for.
What the fuck difference does it make? Roy Jones wasn't suspended.
Because I'm gonna tell you this. In the rules, in the New York State Athletic Commission rules, they have a what's it called? The not zero tolerance, but a no fuck when it comes to like popping a test. I forgot what it's called. A no, I would say zero tolerance policy. That means it don't matter if it was by mistake, if somebody spiked your drink. If you pop, you get suspended at
Was
least. He
Canelo
didn't even get
suspended by the
suspended.
was Canelo suspended?
Yes, he was.
So
But
he took
he was,
steroids.
but it was through contaminated meat. Which
So
he
he took
proved.
steroids.
It was contaminated meat, which he proved.
So he took steroids though, right?
He
With his
ate
knowledge or
contaminated
without his
meat.
knowledge,
He ate
he had
contaminated meat.
steroids in his system, right?
Yeah, exactly. And
Okay.
that's why they suspended him. But he was able to literally provide the receipts, literally fucking did everything Victor Conte told him, which Victor Conte has nothing to do with this shit. and they reduced.
That's
And they
crazy. I
reduced.
Victor
And that's
Conte
the thing. That's
invite
the thing,
himself
bro.
for this
Like
shit,
literally,
bro.
like I ain't making shit up, bro. I ain't making shit up. The facts are the facts.
No, you making a lot of shit up.
I'm
Ryan
not.
Ryan
Did
had
he
a
get
positive
suspended for
test.
Austrian or not?
Ryan had a
Yes or
positive
no?
test. He looked like
Did he get
shit now.
suspended? Did he get
He looked
suspended?
like shit
Did he get
now
not?
without
It
what
don't
hey
matter. It
without
don't matter.
Ostarine.
It don't matter why he looked
See,
like
nah,
shit.
why it don't matter what I'm saying, but it matter what you
Because you're
saying.
giving an opinion. Because you're giving an opinion.
What are you giving a fact?
Oh yes, yes. Because
Okay,
it
all
is
right.
a fact
So
that
so
other
so let me ask you
fighters
this:
have
did he lose
popped
the Rolly? Is that a
and
fact?
still
Did he lose
yes,
the Rolly? Is that a fact?
yes. But how does that have to do with
Is
How does that have
Rolly a
to do
good
with
fighter or
Osprey?
not? Because
Prove
hey, you
beyond
on
shadow
record
of a
saying
doubt.
Rolly sucks. Is
Prove
Rolly a good
beyond
fighter?
That
reasonable
nigga do
doubt
suck.
that Ryan lost because he lacked Osterine. Prove it. You can't.
Ryan lost. His
Yes,
career is over. He's never been
yes, man.
champion.
No,
How
I
about
don't care
that?
if his career. I don't care if his career is over or not. Literally, you
Ryan
got to prove
sucked.
beyond a reasonable doubt.
Hey, look,
Osterine.
Ryan
Why?
sucked. He had a cheat.
Yeah,
Canelo, that
yeah.
motherfucker cheating too.
All your opinion. That's all
Uh,
your opinion. Cry me a river,
that
scholar.
motherfucker
Cry
cheating
me a
too.
river. Cry me a river.
Hey, and guess what?
Cry me a river.
Canelo washed. His legs is gone. Bud ain't gonna be the person to beat him. But I can't wait for the day Canelo
Yeah,
get
this
his ass dropped.
nigga.
I can't wait for the day that motherfucker get his ass dropped.
Why do you have to wait? He literally already got his ass beat by Bivol. Did he not, X?
Yeah.
Oh no, he gonna get stopped. He gonna stay
He
around
like
too long.
no,
He
he
gonna stay
never gets
around too
stopped. He
long.
ain't gonna get stopped. He ain't gonna get stopped.
Hold up. How you know that?
Because like literally, like he doesn't fight in a manner that he would stop him, and he's on his way out, bruh.
Yeah, he don't fight them fights either. You know what I'm saying? He don't fight them type of fights, man. He ain't gonna put
He
his
No,
head
gonna
he
in
stick
that
don't,
around
shit.
too long. He gonna stick because he got people like Puro out there that's gonna wear
bruh.
that flag no matter what.
No, but this is the thing. Whether Canelo could be Chinese, I like Canelo because he
Man, stop that bullshit, bro. Stop
he,
that. Stop that.
he's the
No,
epitome of what they should be doing in boxing. Bud too, Errol too, not these new clowns that you like.
bro. Canelo's not doing shit in boxing, bro.
What are you
He's
talking about?
fighting
He's literally
Bud.
carrying the sport, carrying the motherfucking
Yeah,
sport,
bro.
carrying
He's
the,
Damn,
fighting Bud,
Pure.
bro.
Come on, man. We can't lie like that, man. Come on.
carrying the motherfucking sport, bro.
Nah, man. That's
Bro, that
cap,
dude
man.
carrying in a run. Bro, his name was on the contract to fight fucking Jake Paul, and you say
No, he
Tank is
wasn't.
a
No, he
pussy for
wasn't.
him.
But see, that's
Bro,
the
this
thing.
is
No, he
crazy,
wasn't.
bro. Like,
No, he wasn't. But see see, you gotta lie to try to like do your straw man arguments or your
so
gaslighting.
Did Jake
Like
Paul
I
saw a
believe you
contract with
now.
Canelo's name on it? Yes or no?
Yeah, but what was that contract about? No, no, you can't answer it, right? Checkmate.
Bro,
This is
this
very
guy is
easy. You
crazy. I
know,
don't know if he
you
really
suck out your
believes the
ass.
stupid
And you
shit
don't
that he
suck out your
says,
ass.
bro.
It's
Wait,
very easy.
hold up. Pure, tell me. I don't know. I'm now hearing it. I ain't know you know this shit. Why his name was on the contract?
Literally you can't tell, but like literally like everybody that pulled it up there, like literally like you could think because I don't know. Nobody's
Other
gonna know.
YouTubers, you
The
get other
one,
YouTubers talking points.
excuse me, but the one page that literally Jake Paul put on it, it literally it's a non-disclosure agreement. It doesn't say, bruh, it's not even dated. Like I'm no lawyer, but I know a little bit of contract law. You have to sign and date that shit for to be legally binding. Shit didn't even have fucking date.
You just made that up.
I know I did not make it up.
Yes, you
Like
did.
literally, I don't need to make shit up, bro. Like it's
Yeah. Oh
easy.
no, you definitely do. And you just said Canelo's carrying the sport, bro.
What?
You just said Canelo carrying the sport, bro. He's doing
Yeah,
the right thing,
he's
and
been
fighters need to
carrying the
behave
sport,
like
bro.
him.
He's been carrying the
So,
sport.
so you telling me that the health of boxing, if they all behave like Canelo, the sport will be better as a whole.
No shit.
Yeah, and
What
I'll
you
say
talking
you don't know
about?
shit about. If you really believe that, you don't know shit
Really?
about blocking. You're
Really?
not as
Like
smart as I
literally
thought you
fight
was, Trill.
everybody that they ask you to fight.
Who asked for the Bud fight?
Bud Crawford did.
You just said everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody who outside of Bud who asked for Terrence Crawford versus Canelo.
Terrence Crawford fans, general boxing fans.
Nobody asked for the fight, Puro. God damn, you dance
No, no,
around
no, no.
everything, bro.
Like literally, I know a couple people that were asking for that fight. They're not nobodies.
Nobody wanted
You
that
weren't
fight.
asking for it.
Everybody wanted the
Just because you
Benavidez
weren't
versus
asking for it,
Canelo fight, bro.
that's the thing. That's the thing. Just because you weren't asking for it doesn't mean that's an NLBL.
Nobody was asking for the fight, Puro. He hasn't even had a fight at 160. Why would they ask for a fight for a man
Okay.
who they didn't even know was going to be at 154 until he moved out the division? He set up in legalities with Errol Spence for a year, bro, for that fight to even happen. So you telling me during that year when everybody was talking about the rematch that secretly everybody really wanted him to fight Canelo? Bro, you got to stop this, bro.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't speak in just general terms like you do. Me personally, I didn't ask for the fight. I wanted Bud to fight Mel.
You don't speak in general, but everybody wanted to fight. That's what I mean, Pure. You
No,
just be
no, I
saying
never
shit.
said that everybody wanted the fights. Like you, like literally, people like you
Yo,
always put
X, am
words
I
in other
tripping,
people's
bro?
mouths.
Go play this.
Like that.
Can you play your
Like,
show back, bro?
you stand on your own like opinions and don't put other words in people's mouth. Can't you do that? It's very easy. I don't put words in your mouth.
Hey man, hey man, look, man. Look, this what I feel, right? I feel like Ryan Garcia cheated. I feel like I hate we gotta go back down this road. I feel like he looked the way he looked in his last performance for me because he went on performance enhancers. You know what I'm saying? Um, and against Devin Haney, I don't know if Ryan could have or could have not beat him without the steroid. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's why there's an asterisk on the fight because whatever amount people want to say that he had in the system, I don't know if that contributed to him beating Devin Haney or not. I do know that Devin Haney kept dropping his hand and kept getting caught with the left hook. Do I know if Ryan would have dropped him without the steroids? With Devin Haney making that mistake? I don't know. But one could say that he probably would have. I don't know. That's why it's asterisk on the fight.
And that's valid,
Motherfucking
right?
Ryan Garcia cheated. You know what I'm
Literally,
saying?
X, that's valid. What you just said right now is very valid and it's very logical. But people that are literally saying, no, this motherfucker was that because of that, bro, they're just capping. They just want to hear themselves talk. It is what it is.
You know,
I say this. Ryan Garcia has a loyal dumbass fan base. He's never been champion. And then when he fought Devin Haney, he couldn't even fight for a title because the stupid motherfucker couldn't even make the weight that he agreed upon. Then he took steroids and tried to cover the shit up. Oh, it was Scooter that poisoned me. Oh, it was this Victor Conte snack. All this
That's
stupid
your
ass
boys,
shit. All this stupid ass shit to distract from the fact that Ryan Garcia was drinking. This is a fact. This is what he said. Said he was drinking every day. Every day.
Shit.
When before the fight, Ryan Garcia was on X. He would not be training. There was one time where Ryan Garcia.
Shit.
Could I speak?
I mean,
Because
I'm just saying
you
it
can't
don't
tell
mean
everybody
shit,
what I'm
bruh.
what I'm thinking. But you so offended and emotional, you can't even let me get my statement
put
off.
words in my mouth, scholar, but I can't cut you off. Come on, bro. Let's not be sensitive here.
No, you're the sensitive one because you would allow me to
sensitive, but
speak
you're like
without
putting
cutting me
words
off.
in my mouth, bro.
I just allowed you to speak, and I didn't cut you off.
I had to
See,
deal with you like putting words in my mouth. So come on.
and this is why, hey, to the people out there listening, this is why I'm gonna have to go ahead and change my pick to Terrence Bud Cross. I gotta be on code. Cause they be on code, bro. They be on code, bro. This man sitting up here telling me Ostarine don't make a difference, but Ryan Garcia didn't even take the Ostarine because he sent the bottle in and the bottle was contaminated. Even though if it was contaminated, it still would be in his fucking system.
And I said none of that shit. And that's the issue. Like you can't stop lying. You can't make a valid point without lying. That's the point. That's it. Like literally, like
yeah, that's absolutely what I have to do. I have to lie because because
I never said
if I have to listen, if you feel like I have to make up something, you just don't know enough about the sport. It's clear to see. Listen,
literally, you're lying.
Somebody with logic and reasoning could look at Ryan Garcia's fight.
And you're arguing to argue, bro. You're arguing to argue.
Let me ask you this, Pure. Let me ask you this. Let me see if you smart, like as I think you used to be.
I mean, it's not about being smart.
You aging like Canelo in this sport. Your ass is aging like Canelo. You done been in too many wars. But check this out. Let me ask you this.
Simple ass. Trolling is trolling. But like literally, I don't gotta put words in other people's mouths, bro. Like literally, like, I don't have to do this.
Bro, why you so stuck up on putting words in your mouth, bro? Like, bro, what you want, Pure?
Like, I don't like.
You on some Diddy stuff?
A what?
You on some Diddy stuff? Why you want something in your?
I have integrity. Like literally, I don't have a channel like some
No,
people.
you don't. You don't. No, you definitely don't got no integrity. You sitting up here telling us Canelo carrying the sport and that steroids don't really matter.
When have I put words in your mouth?
Puro, nobody with integrity would defend some bullshit. This is a sport where people are taking damage to their brain, and you're justifying steroids. That ain't integrity.
I'm not justifying shit.
Oh, you definitely is.
No, I'm not. I never justified him popping for it. I literally was just bringing up facts that you couldn't handle.
That's exactly. Oh yeah, I can't handle it. You won't believe how I'll stay up late night thinking about sorry ass Ryan Garcia, who's never been champion, and how he got contaminated. Maybe it was Scooter that gave him the Ostarine.
Maybe
not,
but I'm not making these these claims. I never have.
Okay, well, this is what I'm trying to get you to do. I'm trying to get you to use your logic because before
I've
fights, we
been
don't
using
listen. We
logic,
talking
brother.
about we talking about a hypothetical fight between Bud Crawford and Canelo. Nobody know what's gonna happen. We up here,
No, no
we use
shit.
logic and reason to talk about the fight. Correct?
Yes,
Okay, let's use your logic and reason on this. Ryan
I've already
Garcia,
have. I already have.
best punch is a left hook,
I'm waiting on you. I'm
right?
waiting on you. That's not
He
true.
has a
That's not his
his
best punch.
best punch is a left
He has,
hook. That's not
he has
true.
no, bro. The straight right is just as lethal.
Oh my god! All right, I'm done. I can't.
Oh
If you
man, that's
won't
crazy.
admit,
Exactly,
bro, that's
exactly. Yeah,
stupid,
bro.
bro.
Because I added another punch that he does have and is very good. Like literally, oh, I'm done. I'm done. Like, bruh, just say that you can't rebuttal my shit and just quit.
Oh wow.
Easy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We move on.
Yeah, hey, your IQ is in the negatives, bro. I can't do this, bro.
I mean,
Oh
like
wow.
literally, I could say I have a 12-inch dick. Don't make it true. You can say that my IQ is like you can say my IQ is like the same as my dog's. It don't
There's
make it
no
true.
point of arguing with somebody who won't even admit that Ron
Bro,
Garcia
what
best
are you
punches
talking
a
about?
left
We
hook.
literally been arguing for the last half an hour. So like
Okay,
literally,
hold on.
you
Let's try
the
this.
last
Let's
half
try
an
this.
hour and I'm
Let's
making
try this.
points,
Let's try
bro.
this. Let's try this. I
No,
need you to mute up real quick. X
try
is
fighting me.
Ryan Garcia best punch left hook.
Yeah.
Q is Ryan Garcia's best punch left hook.
That nigga might have left.
No,
Why
no,
is
that's
that
not.
so hard to
I don't
admit for
know.
a person with
No,
integrity?
no. Literally, like you're getting another person's opinion, bro. I'm not gonna change my opinion just because somebody agrees with you.
Puro, all of his knockouts are by left hook, bro. Like Puro, you can't be this slow, bro. Like this is
All of his
frustrating to
knockouts
me.
have not been by left hooks.
All right. Hey X, I'll let you, bro. I'm not finna. And this is you
Exactly,
ain't talking about Tom
exactly.
and Jerry. This is becoming Tom and Jerry
Oh
right
man,
now, bro.
don't
This is
let Pure run you off now,
bro. I
man. Come
can't
on,
do,
man.
bro. I'm getting frustrated because of the stupid shit that he's saying, bro.
Bruh,
Like we can't
you're
even
saying
have a
stupid
discussion
shit.
if he won't even admit on the basic stuff, bro.
I'm not
Ryan
going to
Garcia's
admit a
best punch
lie.
is a
I'm not
left
gonna admit
hook,
a
bro.
lie. I'm not gonna admit a lie.
Ryan Garcia
I'm not
has
gonna admit a
did
lie.
interviews where
And
he
I'm not
talked
gonna
about
admit
why his left hook is
somebody's
good
opinion I
and
don't
why it's
agree
his
with.
best and favorite punch. But Puro knows more than Ryan Garcia and everybody else with a IQ above at room
I'm
temperature.
45 years old. I have my own opinions. I'm gonna stand on them, even if they're wrong or right. I'm not gonna change my
Okay, well
opinion.
then what's the point of having a discussion with you if you won't change your opinion if it's
Bro,
wrong? That is the stupidest shit I've ever heard anybody
bro,
say.
it's your opinion that it's wrong. It's your opinion that it's wrong.
You just said I'm
My
gonna stand on
opinion,
my opinion if it's right or wrong. What if you're wrong right now?
but I'm not.
You gonna stand
If
on
I
it though,
was,
right?
if
Wow.
I was wrong,
So
I
Pure,
would literally admit
what punch if you had to pick, what punch would you prefer Ryan Garcia to use to get a knockout?
the jab.
Oh wow, a jab. Oh, okay. All
Ron
right.
Garcia go pure. If you was Ron Garcia trader, he'd be 0-45.
I'm not Ryan Garcia's trainer, and I was answering a simple question from X. That's all.
Hey,
I ain't
hey,
trying to
and if
train
that was
fighters.
simple.
I'm trying to train
Simple is
fighters.
the only thing you
I
got
saw
right with
boxing
that. That was a
select
simple
boxing,
answer.
and it's easy work, especially when like literally like all you got is like, come on.
Damn, brothers. Come on, man. This shit crazy, man. Well,
Wasn't
look,
the
man.
massive dump? It wasn't
Hey,
the massive
X,
dump. Sorry, it wasn't the massive
X,
dump.
X. If you
It's
gonna
a
get
what?
me in debates, bro, you got to get me with the people who didn't put glue on their fingers and stick them together as a kid.
Oh man, come on, man.
I mean, like
Hey.
this is funny, bro. Like literally, like it's funny shit. That's why I can't leave the YTBC. The clowns are just too funny.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I'm one of
Well,
the
look,
clowns though.
man.
Why? Because like literally, like, bro, come on. I gotta participate, right? So I gotta include myself in the PT Barnum shit.
Hey, but look, man. We got somebody in the comments. Whole sway Rizzo. I don't know for whatever reason he keep bringing up Bud as to say why. Like I don't. Nobody here is picking Bud to beat Canelo. So he kept bringing. I kept watching that. He kept
Because
bringing
they
up
assume that
Bud.
we think like them, bro. They think that
Yeah,
we gonna
he-
suspend our rationale and say something because of color, bro. Because that's what they be doing.
I mean, they
mm.
be listed into certain suspensions of rationale, and I think that's how they put two and two together.
This bisexual sounds emotional. I think he's calling you a bisexual, Scholar.
And everybody know this whole time who I've been saying was gonna win. That's why I say they think we think like them, bro.
I'd rather see Crawford versus Canelo than Bumvides. Yeah, man, that might be pure on this troll account at the same time. Ain't that's some dedication, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, probably gotta give it to you, man. The bisexual change the topics now. Y'all bisexuals make sure y'all out here online after Crawford gets his ass. This shit is crazy, man. People gotta pay attention, man. But look, man, we gonna end it right here, man. We're live, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Q to God to, come out of retirement briefly, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Pure up here. We got Scholar up here. These guys, I've been knowing these guys for like well over 3 years now. No, well over 2 years or three. Since 2021. That's what? That's 4. That's 4 years. Wow, been 4 years, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. We probably gonna go live definitely again, a couple times before the fight. Make sure y'all tune into the fight. It might not be as good because Canelo might dominate. He just might. You know what I'm saying? But it should be entertaining, I will hope. But yeah, I see y'all catch me around, man. Y'all catch me around. Y'all give us your closing words. We gonna go to Puro, we gonna go to Scholar, then we gonna go to Q, man. Y'all there?
You know,
Man, he don't even want to talk what I'm talking. That's crazy work. Now he's silent. But anyway, I say this, um, I've been giving everybody the breakdown about this fight, and why Bud was going to lose. But my blackness has been awakened by Puro, the Mexican defender, and I'm on code now. Bud gonna win, man. And we're gonna show up with the Panthers, and we're gonna storm the ring. If Canelo get up, we finna get
This nigga said we gonna store the ring.
yo, we finna get Bud this W,
Yo,
bro.
this
But
nigga, bro.
that's my final thought, man.
All right, man. Why I'm gonna be at Scholar. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be over there, man. Shout out to Boss Scholar. Go sub this channel, man. Yo, Pure, what you got, man? Must have walked away. Yo, Q,
yeah,
what you got, man? She close the words, man.
man, shit, I ain't got none. Chilling, man. Shout out to you, man. I'ma holler at y'all.
All right, my boy.
All right, bro.
And that's how the cookie crumbles, man. You know what I'm saying? It was good live, man. You know, um, said it before, I say it again. I'm not gonna allow myself to be tricked by Canelo Alvarez and the Canelo Alvarez camp. Um, I believe he'll be victorious. I don't think he deserves credit for being victorious. Because I don't think Terrence Crawford is going to win. I think this is some BS. They're trying to trick the boxing not them, but Canelo's trying to trick the boxing world into thinking that this ultimately is some type of legacy defining fight for him when this guy hasn't even campaigned at 168 pounds. So I think I think it's pretty fair not to give him credit for beating a guy who had no resume of no sort at 168 pounds. He's done nothing at 168 pounds. So yeah, legendary fighter in Terrence Crawford, legendary fighter in Canelo Alvarez. But if Crawford wins, he's gonna get the full credit. Well, I will hope. They're gonna bring up excuses as to why he won if he does. But I would think he deserves all the credit. Canelo, I think people will try to attempt to give him credit. Even the people who pick Bud, but there's really no reason to because he has all the advantages. He's undefeated at 168. He's bigger, blase, blase, blase. All the shit I said before, right? Um, and this fight should do numbers. Should do numbers. Um, and it's gonna give. I know we all get this feeling when we watch a fight that's highly anticipated, quote unquote. And when that first bell rings, we all get that feeling in our stomach, like, wow, it's really happening. That's when you're watching something that's worth watching, right? But that being said, that's all she wrote. I'm out of here, bro. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, man. I'll be back.